लेट्स गो। कौन सा थंबनेल क्या बोल रहा है, क्या अच्छे अच्छे बनाए। स्ट्रीम चालू कर दी।
एक तो यूज करता मैं। ग्रेविटी कब से काम कर रहा है? इसमें एक्चुअली एक ऑप्शन देता है रेजुलेशन का, मुझे याद है वो करना था। सोर्स के लिए रेजुलेशन सेट कर दिया।
क्या कौन सा थंबनेल, वही वाला दे रहा है, चेंज करे थंबनेल इसका भी।
ना ना ना, सोर्स के लिए अलग बना रहा हूँ ना मैं, वही।
चलो अभी तो मैंने वो टेम्परेरी तो मैंने पिछले वाला लगा रहा हूँ। जी भाई का लगा दिया, चलो एक बार के लिए।
अरे पीवी आ गया।
फ्लैश वाली लगा दिया।
हाँ,
गागा।
अरे रे आपको लगा अभी भी सब।
लेट्स गो। कैसा हुआ पीबी बैठ का पेपर। लेट्स गो लेट्स गो। कृष्णा बोल रहे रो रहा होगा तू।
इसको ऊपर करना तो साले तेरी जगह थोड़ा मेरे मिलेगा मेरे को, खेड़े के लिए मजा आएगा।
तो एक ही क्वेश्चन में तो आया होगा।
भाई पूरी इंडिया में बवाल बचा है, एक जगह तो बवाल बचा है।
कोई नहीं तो भाई आने भी चाहिए भाई 11th के। जब तक ये कंपटीशन इस तरीके से नहीं डालेंगे ना भाई, कोई मतलब नहीं बन रहा इनका। यो सुनो, किसकी माँ की आँख। भाई मैथ के पेपर में भाई लोगों ने वाट लग गई भाई लोगों की। लोग रो दिए भाई।
टाइटल भी सोर्स पे वो डाल दिया साले,
क्या।
टाइटल भी वो डाला तूने सोर्स में।
हाँ
साले थोड़ा सा तो अकल लगा, ये देख तो ये देख बोल थंबनेल भेजा मैं भी, पीसी के में 3 MB की थंबनेल कॉपी करनी पड़ेगी।
तू ही लगा रे, मैं लगा इसे।
एक तो कब इसी के
देखा सेक्सी है मैथ की माँ की। वही ना मैथ का एग्जाम हुआ भाई 10th क्लास वालों का। रो दिए भाई बंदे, बच्चे लिटरली रो दिए।
मैं खाली पेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, क्वालिटी साइज कितना 9 MB। 3 MB की तो फोटो है वहाँ का, व्हाट्सएप पे भेजना पड़े, मतलब व्हाट्सएप साइज को कंप्रेस कर देता है।
पता है पता है पता है। मैं शॉर्ट्स का भेजा उसको लिंक।
वही 9 MB की फोटो है, मिलेगी 2K की फोटो है वो।
वाह वाह वाह।
ये रहेगी।
लोड़े हर बार दिमाग खराब करता है। भाई मैंने करा है क्या, नहीं ना मैथ ने करा है तेरा दिमाग खराब, मैथ को गाली दे।
क्या लग रहा है, चलो अबे अभी भी 9 MB की फोटो है ये।
भाई बैक टू स्टोरी जा सकता हूँ, लेट्स गो। कंटिन्यू जाएगी उधर से ऐसे। It smells lovely.
वो लेवल नहीं क्यों बात हो सुना ब्रेडन का।
मैं संस्कृत में गाली दूंगा।
भेजिए बोलो ना मेरे को।
एक था ना बाथ टॉवल वाला उसमें।
बट ये अच्छा टेक हां
मैथ को समझ नहीं आएगा, ठीक है भाई। वादा फक, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय भाई वादा फक, क्या होता है ये अब।
हमने उस
Or did the rules not
अगले आ गए दिया
Of course they are.
आई थिंक तुम्हारी आवाज नहीं जा रही है स्ट्रीम पे, बताएगा कोई जो स्ट्रीम देख रहा है कृष्णा की आवाज आ रही है कि नहीं?
What?
आ गए दिया यार अपडेट कर लेता मैं इसका लाइव
There's
स्ट्रीम
something I've always
फिल्टर्स गेट
भाई ऑलरेडी
Did you leave
अच्छी
your old home and join the Fatui? I mean, I'm sure their food was.
थी
हेलो किलर भाई, बैकग्राउंड की
There's gotta be more to it.
बैकग्राउंड को क्या हो गया किलर?
Well, life there didn't go.
अरे वो
quite
सोलो
as planned.
आई मीन
What were you expecting? You're a god.
भाई इसमें
Your
पता है ये गूगल
followers
फोर्स
are gonna make some
में
demands
स्टार भी
of
नहीं
you, right?
देखेगा तो
Surely you can just answer a few
किसमें
questions
स्टार नहीं है?
there in return for the free
हाँ
लिटरली में
How
स्टार नहीं
bad can it be?
नाइस।
Well,
का फोटो एक साथ में बोला
do you help other people just for free food and drink?
कृष्णा की आवाज आ रही, ओ रे रे नहीं आनी चाहिए थी।
The doctor told me that you were
मैं
created
4
as
लोग
a
गाली
mechanic.
दे रहा है,
Lord something.
वही ना भाई 4 लोग गाली दे रहे हैं, सबको गाली सबको किक करूंगा मैं या तो
Some people
कौन गाली दे रहा
their mouths shut.
Oh,
जो भी दे रहा है
artificer.
मेरे अलावा।
And
सिमुलेटर 39
something to
सिमुलेशन
be-
क्रॉस डैम भाई मेरा तो अभी 35 पे अटका है, लाइक 35 तक नहीं कर पाया मैं, उसके ऊपर ट्राई भी नहीं कर रहा मैं। क्या मतलब अभी तक नहीं किया ये क्वेस्ट? नहीं अभी तक नहीं किया भाई,
You must be just
ये 50 पर
Exactly.
5 दिन बचे रहे किलर, बस मेरे को 5 दिन प्री बस चाहिए।
in his
अब मैं अगर
15 साल से एक ही
Alan
कुछ
did
नहीं आया
ask
था।
me if there was anything I wanted to do.
Who's Alan?
He was the. Let me ask you this.
अगर मैं सही हूँ तो ये लोग का भी चेंज होता ना 4-5 साल में।
एक आइडिया
Hmm.
मॉडिफाई
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give them. Where they don't worship me or fear
रुक
me.
भाई एक मिनट, इन
Just
सब
want to chat with me like a
कामियों की
normal
आवाजें कम
person.
करूंगा मैं पहले।
I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And ideally,
चेक करना है
it would be somewhere with the smell of coffee and snacks.
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the
70% तेरी
world.
आवाज।
Now,
Lord
take
की
your
140.
snacks and scram.
अच्छा 15 साल का ये भी नाइस।
Did I
100% कर
pass out?
मैं कर दिया
Of
पूरा,
course.
पता है भाई तूने 100% कर दिया।
Again.
चलो भाई मैंने तो विंड एंड डार्क दोनों से आप कर रखा है टियर 40 डैम भाई, 40 कर दूंगा बस कोड नहीं मिल रहा। 40 कर
So much.
रहे हो तो अच्छी बात है, मैं भी कर सकता।
I guess
डिफ्यूजर
I
A3 है
wish
डैम
I
भाई,
saw the Kuvaki
सिम जो है हार्ड डीपीएस से
but
सिम हो जाता है, हार्ड डीपीएस से वोटर फायर से नहीं हो पा रहा पता।
and I can use that
विंड
for your
में
powers
मेरे
when
पास
you
सपोर्ट
go
नहीं
to the past.
था तब।
That mystery
ओके
ally
ओके
everyone
ओके,
talked about.
अरे मेरा कर दे यार सोलो यार, तेरे को दे रखा है एडी सिमुलेटर सन।
I can
मेरा विंड और
sense
वाटर टीम से हो
the
जाएगा
power
इजीली।
remaining up
मेरा
in
A4
me.
हो गया वो वेपन भी, पर वो तो जिन्वू का वेपन है, कैसे करेगा?
Will time
अरे बता
keep flowing into
जब
the past?
आया तब ही A6 हो गया था।
Will I
Damn.
ever find my way back?
ट्राई कर लो मेरा भी सिमुलेशन। मैं तो अभी विंड इन्फ्यूजर के लिए सेव कर रहा। इसको म्यूट कर दिया मैंने। ओ भाई व्हाट द हेल, क्यूट है यार। आई डोंट नो।
It's getting
डैमेज
harder
बहुत आता है।
and harder to use my power.
क्या?
I know not for the
कौन?
abyss in this state.
कृष्णा ही बंदी,
I need to avoid the contaminated fragments.
ये बंदी।
ये है।
चल आएगी इतनी देर, थोड़ा ऐसे ही क्यों देंगे लंबा सा भाई।
Time to go.
मैं लाइट से करा है।
I wonder where I'll find myself.
मेरा
this
थॉमस का
time.
डिफेंस 52k है,
भाई 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 भाई,
डैमेज बहुत आता है। अरे
सुन,
विंड
सुन।
तो ब्रोकन है।
यहाँ पे सिर्फ टीवी है जो 10 हमको उस पे यहाँ से बैन कर
साइक डल
The final
ब्रो
notice
गोट
of
कोलंबिना
the
बिफोर
day.
डूइंग द क्वेस्ट
This is where Flint
while
is
Milos
placed.
who said I got Colombina bro, I don't have Colombina, I didn't even pull her you and control भाई, welcome to the stream भाई। मैं सर में NDPS A5 है मेरे भी भाई,
They're searching for
सब में
information.
NDPS A5 है मेरे भी।
Oh, was this my doing?
मेरा अकाउंट देख ले सोलो भाई, कितना बेटर कर लिया मैंने पहले से। जिनू का आई मीन अटैक भी लाइक मेरा 54 55 की है अब,
Past? Or are they
60 के नहीं है बट
completing a process?
सारे
Is all this
एलिमेंट,
inevitable? Or am I the
हाँ
one
सारे
who
DPS के
chooses
मेन
to
एलिमेंटर
help them
जो
now?
लाइक मेन 5 DPS है
Change how things
वो एक है, बस फर्न नहीं है मेरे पास, उसकी जगह कनाई तो है ही।
Land on our heads then.
डिफ्यूजर्स नहीं है मेरे पास, एक भी A5।
My friends. I can't not help them.
और नाउ मेरी फायर टीम वीकेस्ट बन चुकी है आई गेस।
And the other one was...
सोलो भाई मेरे फायर वेपन्स भी निकाल दिया अभी मेरे को, वे A2 और A3 है मेरे अभी बस। डिग्री सर्व डैम भाई मेरे को नहीं याद भाई। और बता भाई, यू एन कंट्रोल भाई कैसे हो भाई तुम भाई? सबको सब लाइक वाइक मार देना भाई।
Hmm?
और चेंज कर दे यार, नॉर्मल कर दे मैथ के पेपर वाले किसी टाइटल।
You...
कोई नहीं आ रहा भाई, सारे गायब हो गए।
Wait.
मेरा 160 में A5 हुआ था भाई, क्रेजी रे।
Luanotar. So she's that familiar
ओके
presence
AY
I've
लिखेगा तो
been
ओके
sensing all
बोलेगी।
along. She's always been by the traveler's side. That explains why the traveler has been there each time I've entered the
See?
past. But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the moon goddess's familiar? If so, why not any other Kuhenki? That's...
मुश्किल होता है, बहुत हार्ड है भाई। तुम पे इजी पर रेट अप ट्रू भाई। मेरे पैसे नहीं क्यों है मेरे को नहीं पता, मैंने एक भेजी है किसी को तो मुश्किल होता है भाई। आपने ये क्वेस्ट पहले किया नहीं किया भाई? पहली बार कर रहा हूँ ये क्वेस्ट भाई।
likely my final... It's now or never.
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, मेरे पास अभी टाइम है आज। क्योंकि भाई उसमें सिर्फ एक ही कैरेक्टर मिलने का चांस रहता है हर जीतने पे और हारने पे।
Can't sense her presence this time.
चलो भाई, वाइट भाई का Q A3 है।
Seeing Anafa and Aino
A4 भी हो सकता है भाई, आई डोंट नो, हो सकता है A4 हो गया हो मेरा।
No. Think, Columbine. Away back. Do I go back to Moon Prayer Night?
कौन सा स्पॉइलर भाई?
To the
Is Sandron is dead?
current state.
You mean
Determines
by
the
that?
actions that day, even if
You
finished.
killer baby।
How can I fight against him when he wields the Tri-Lune authority? I can't. If I go back like this, I'll be playing right into his hands. I have to find some way of rivaling the power
मत
he's
देखना,
usurped.
नहीं देख रहा भाई।
Wait.
स्पॉयलर्स भाई, आई हेट स्पॉयलर्स भाई
Time
ऑब्वियसली।
backwards.
कोई नहीं A5 या A3 ही अच्छा है भाई, थोड़ा A4 अच्छा है।
Does that mean
मैंने किसी लोंडे को तो ये बोल दिया A4 कर लिया भाई, सन
I
की
know what
उनको
the
वो
final
बेस्ट है
destination of this lunar reflection might be?
भाई। ये कृष्णा भाई भाई
I know
ये
what I
कितना
must
वो तूने
do.
बना दिया भाई।
Speaking of homes,
चिटलाली का
already be close
नाम
to
बदल
the
इधर,
house
इसमें
where
नाम
you
बदल तू बस।
live.
I want this, I want
Here
this,
feels
he's
different,
cute।
just like the scenery.
But how do I
हाँ भाई
communicate
T3 पे
my plan
अच्छा
to my
बफ है,
friends?
वीडियो 5
Should I
ओके।
write it down here?
बीच बीच
No.
कुछ है
Someone else will see it.
ये ज़ोंबी बनके लाल कपड़े वाली एक लेके चैट से
Something I
खुद
can
जाओ
use as an
नहीं
indicator to
भाई
tell them what's happened to me in here. Now it makes sense.
रेट अप सुन के शुक्राना अति एक केक करका मिलता है इसलिए कलेक्ट नहीं करते। हाँ वो तो है, मैं तो A1 तक कर लेता हूँ वोट के लिए, ब्यूटी के लिए। ओह बेटर ऑफ टाइम के लिए A1 तो उससे में फर्क नहीं पड़ता A1 है कि A5 है ब्यूटी के अंदर। अरे हाँ यार सोलो अगर मेरा करता हूँ ना आज ब्यूटी कर दिया यार, उसमें मेरी रैंकिंग नहीं आई, मैंने ट्राई नहीं किया इस बार।
Hey, what was that? Felt like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into. Huh?
मैं हर टाइम टॉप करता हूँ, वो मैं भी करता हूँ, इसमें मेरा टाइम नहीं था मेरे
It was
पास।
Anne who brought Luanatar into being.
Go to the
That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this space. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we have a deep connection.
ओके
Hey there.
तो स्किल से कर देता हूँ।
And the reason why there
मेरा भी कर दिया अभी बेटी।
after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born then. No wonder
So
I
cute,
sensed
bhai.
the trace of a blessing
Next
when
team
we
के लिए
first
thumbnail।
met. But I still didn't back then. I was
और
just
मैं
a
अब
lost dove.
नॉर्मल
I
स्ट्रीम
had yet to become Colin
का वो
Boyle
चेंज
at
कर रहा है
this
थंबनेल,
moment.
मैं कर दे रहा, कोई दिक्कत
Go
नहीं है।
on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else.
बस
to
नॉर्मल
hang out
थंबनेल
with.
दे दे इसके लिए। जो दूसरा वाला मैं बोला था उसको वो बता दे बस। मैंने कर दिया
I'll be
चेंज,
counting on you.
कर चुका मैं।
Remember to stay by the traveler's side. Guide her.
हाँ उसका हटा दिया, मैंने कर दिया चेंज।
Instead. Oh,
रीलोड मार के देख,
bring her to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms
I
grow.
mean चेंज हो रहा
There's
है,
a little
हुआ
lost
नहीं
dove
हुआ आई
there
डोंट नो।
who will need her help.
चिल, अब इसका न्यू फ्लोर भी आया। हाँ भाई मैंने कर लिया लाइक 11th फ्लोर तक, तो
Go on.
12th फ्लोर मेरा होता ही नहीं कभी क्योंकि लेटेस्ट सीजन में मेरे पास कैरेक्टर्स होते नहीं कभी, बस फिर मेरा फ्लोर होगा नहीं कभी।
You too. Go and live your story.
ब्यूटी में आपके पास
As for mine,
इस बेकुरा ने दिमाग खराब कर
let's go
दिया
in a
है।
different direction.
नाज जी आज सोलो भाई एंटर्स यहाँ पे कौन सा ब्यूटी में आपके पास है भाई, ये कहा जा रही है भाई। क्वेस्ट कंप्लीटेड, लेट्स गो। एक्ट 6 हो गया, एक्ट 6, क्योंकि पता है ना मेरा 7th पता है भाई। डिटोरिया आ गया, लेट्स गो। Doctor is here, bro. Doctor is here.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held
बस फिर
accountable for your
लैब
actions?
का दो छोड़ के
You could crush people like ants without consequence.
मेरे पास भी भाई
or tear off their
लैब का
hands
एक छोड़
and
के
limbs as you
सारे
please.
है,
Believe me.
और दो
such
छोड़
a
के पता
life.
नहीं।
What point
मेरे पास एक फर्न नहीं है भाई, और एक फ्री का A1 है बस, या A2।
Why
अगर वे दोनों होते भाई
The
A5 पे
creation of a god's
भाई
lab
क्या
is
होती मेरी
more
वोटर टीम, और भाई वो वाली टीम भाई क्या बोलते हैं उसको,
Have you made up your
फायर टीम भाई बेस्ट होती मेरी
can't
फिर।
do it.
वुडन फायर
Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes
मेरे
in the
पास
wrong
यूकी नहीं,
person.
बाकी सब है।
But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I am either. I have my own reasons for the journey.
मेरी
I'm
A1 है,
on.
A0 भी नहीं है भाई मेरे पास तो फर्न।
You've grown a
Single
lot since we
piece
last
भी नहीं है फर्न
met.
का।
But there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on.
यू भाई कंट्रोल भाई तुम्हारा निकल गया
Why don't I lower my
अनकंट्रोल,
requirements a little?
आई मीन फ्लोर 12 कर लिया तुमने पूरा।
I'll
अब
give you a
इसका
little time.
I really
ये
doubt I
तू
can
है क्या,
live that sort of life.
यूएन कंट्रोल?
And yet you already
In
sound
control, you
less
in control,
defiant
whatever.
than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read
Oh.
the signs of the times. Why don't we
मेरे पास
return
तो
to
पिस्टल
my
वाली है
research
भाई।
facility? Your last visit was so rushed. There is much that I have yet to show you. Now to
वेट
that
वेट कट
question.
सीन आ रहा है भाई अब अच्छा खासा। फक,
Heroes
He's
don't
died.
come behind.
heroes don't attack
Yes,
from behind.
I'm no hero.
Yes, I am no hero.
This
Damn.
is most
This is most disappointing. वेट भाई मैं बाद में चैट पढ़ूंगा भाई, मेरे को एक सीन देखने दो। He's using hydro powers against him and fire as well and wind. She can use them in synergy. स्कर्क से नहीं।
Now then.
वंडरर, ये बेबी, वंडरर सेव्ड हर।
A new face. Interesting.
Okay, this was good, bro. This was good. ये अभी भी गुड था, अभी इससे बेटर भी आएगा। भटकती आत्मा हेड गए।
You're still gonna call me hack guy after that, huh?
टाइम आउट नहीं खाया रे, या तो हटा दिया किसी ने इसका टाइम आउट।
I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving.
भाई अब देख ले पीबी, इतना ताकतवर बोट है हमारा। यू कैन सी ऑन धोखा दिया पाबंदी ने। मैंने करा था रेटा पे ड्रॉप पर, गुस्सा निकाल दिया गया था, दूसरा निकल गया था। टीपी मेरा 80 हो गया, मेरा 78 है भाई टीपी।
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
बीटी
Why are
मेरा
you
80 है,
looking like that?
मिडिल टीयर।
Is it that
टीपी जो भी
shocking
बोल
that
दे
I come to
टोटल।
your rescue?
मेरा 78।
I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're even. Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. I'd hoped to use it to take him out. Ugh. I never wanted to obliterate someone more than I do right now. Dotori doesn't recognize me, but his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out what I am.
मैं 79 है भी, सिर्फ हाफ बचा है ट्यून में। ओह मेरा कर देना सोलो भाई, मेरा तू 79 कर देगा आज में, या कल करता हो तो।
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you.
भाई ये
okay?
लोग में ही बना दिया, शॉर्ट में ही बना दी। डैम भाई मैं इसको सेव मार रहा।
Rescuing you
सेव नहीं कर
and
सकता बट
killing
अभी।
Dotori are
शॉर्ट
equally
वाला तो कर
important
लिया मैंने,
goals. Everyone
डाउनलोड
would
मार
be
दिया।
pretty stuck without you. It's best you live to fight another day.
लॉन्ग वाली सिट लाली को वो कर देना, स्टार हटा दे लॉन्ग वाली सिट लाली का।
You all right?
तो थंबनेल्स पे डाल दो स्टार हटा के लॉन्ग वाली सिट
Safety
लाली।
first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field, and only meet up once it was safe.
You don't look injured. It seems that Dotori didn't do anything to you.
All right. Rescue operation complete.
देखो और उतना डीपी कर
Let's head
सकता हूँ।
back.
हाँ हाँ देख देख,
There's a lot more work
जिनू
to
का
be
डीपी
done
मैक्स करके
before
देख ले,
this is over.
बढ़ जाए तो। तो नेक्स्ट 7 चालू हो गया, लेट्स गो। तो पाइमन उनके साथ है, ओके। हमारे साथ नहीं पाइमन बेचारे बच्चे। Arlecchino.
Understood. I will bear the Saritsa's decree in mind. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not
stooping to Tartaglia's level.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
तेरे पास शैडो कॉपी कितने हैं?
Promising.
सारे के सारे शैडोज हैं.
Gave me a few ideas. Remember how I
ग्रेड कॉपी मतलब क्या? कौन सा ग्रेड कॉपी? I don't get it.
That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. René de Petrichor and Jakob Ingold. Alain Guillotin despised René's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of René's ideas.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and René were mortal enemies, were they not?
And what would you say if Lenny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
अरे ऐसे लिंक्स भेजो थोड़े से. Pinterest में ये चीजें आ जाएंगी लग जाएगी तेरे पास.
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though.
जो मैंने भेजा था उस पे.
And I'm alive, so it's my call to make.
Cool.
Once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life. Only the living get to decide what happens next.
Shadow advance भाई मेरे मैक्स हो रखे shadows. वो एडवांस नहीं कर पाएगा तू. सारी shadows जनरल है. वैसे like 70 के पास होगा shadow वाला वो.
You're back, and your head's still screwed on.
अरे MPCR based infamy दे दो सब पे.
What does it look like?
ये MPCR based additional वाले course. अरे कर दे रे PV ऐसा है तो कर दियो तू papers के बाद. तो कोई 80 ले जा बस मेरा बेटी. I'll be happy. Here. I don't know.
Glad you're okay.
I don't care.
Yes, it's a huge
Bye जी bye. Bye bye.
Worry? Oh yeah, right. You think we?
इसका स्टार हटाना यार सितलाली वाली का भाई. Is
we were worried.
So damn cute.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission.
Refresh मत करना. वाले stream.
Much like your tea parties.
SKA.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say I was quite
क्यों ऐसा क्या change कर दिया तूने?
Beto told me he would need no additional aid.
ओह लगा दिया तूने इसको भाई.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal.
हाँ तो next वाले पे लगाता बट इस पे लगा दे even better.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with, Hat Guy.
Is she back? Is she really back? Traveler!
Paimon back कर दिया. It's really me, Paimon. I'm back.
Oh, thank goodness. Paimon,
You can finally breathe.
it's great to have you back in one piece. Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone.
Look at them. You know, once you reach my age,
ये
there's
होड़ा.
nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
Just keep quiet, ये होड़ा.
Same goes when you get to my age too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here. Oh, yeah, good point.
What? Ew, no! No, thank you. You're not my dad, okay? Knock it off!
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, I didn't come away from this ordeal empty-handed. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dottoro's current capabilities and what he plans to do with them. Allow me to explain.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore believes himself to be equal to the gods. Maybe even superior.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do...
मुझे नहीं पता कौन सा किस गेम का खाते तो कोई भी नहीं पता होंगे. बस दिखने में मस्त लग रहा है कुछ तो ऐसे ही भेज दो.
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake. It always comes back to haunt you.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
और कोई हुआ क्यों तो हटा दियो.
A place where time flows backwards, with no destination in
वो वाला
sight.
तेरे को पता ही होगा सारे कैरेक्टर्स तो दिक्कत नहीं.
Surely it must have been created for a specific purpose. But I fear the answers are buried deep into Vat's history, held by great powers beyond our reach.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not infinite.
This is like my background जो latest वाला है.
Every road has an end.
मैं background बोल रहा हूँ क्या wallpaper.
You sure love quietly sneaking in mid-conversation. I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive.
This one is so sexy.
You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, just as the world has a beginning and an end, so too does time. And so, the end of the road is the moment that Tevat was born. But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this particular river of reverse time began.
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses? Do they have a beginning too?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the 3 moons into the heavens, and thus were the moon goddesses born. They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee the world on his behalf. They were extensions of his will, manifestations of his majesty. But then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as they had once been brought into being. Nobody knew where they had gone.
मस्त है ना सारे के सारे कृष्णा. सारे कलरफुल वाले भेजे भाई कितने ज़्यादा मस्त. Hello Simar भाई कैसे हो भाई?
Like I thought.
Welcome to the stream bro.
Paths back to reality have emerged since.
Columbina, sure.
But how can I be sure?
So सिर्फ HP चाहिए और क्या चाहिए?
Without scenes from reality to keep me on track.
Let's check your Columbina. After we get a break from the quest.
The further I travel,
तो बस 2 घंटे बैठे रहेंगे और क्या?
There are even moments where I can sense something that feels like
Good and doomed.
energy. They can just materialize out of thin air. I have to keep my wits about me.
Why it's vertical? एक और स्ट्रीम चालू है ब्रदर. एक और स्ट्रीम चालू है जो हॉरिजॉन्टल वाली है.
Is that the ray here of Solnari? I can't believe
तुम चैनल पे जाके देखोगे तो एक और स्ट्रीम दिखेगी तुम्हें चलती हुई.
do it.
अच्छा अब ठीक है. Yes.
You are.
I need these 500 primos भाई जो इधर से मिलते हैं.
How?
I need them really bad bro.
Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me it was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I got to see an old friend.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long ago now. But we were friends once. When I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and rage. How I cursed and devoured I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have my vengeance. But to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body. And partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed in Nod-Krai.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered.
Is this guy good?
Like a venomous.
Like ये तो पिछले में like मैंने हराया था like में select में ही. ये बुरा नहीं था क्या? Rachel.
Yes.
Why are we talking to him, bro?
I became silent for a
What fucking happened?
What do you mean?
The voices in my head. They were gone. And then I saw her.
Her?
Thalindis. My former lover.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thalindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her after image. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
Oh, I see. Because of your power. The power of a moon goddess.
What?
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice.
Do you mean... Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what he's called. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. All so that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nod-Krai. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess? Could I ask a favor of you?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now. Nothing else matters.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thalindis for me.
Who's Thalindis?
But...
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I saw her after image. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you. Whether you want to help me or not. It feels like something I ought to do.
Why?
Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. Why did I do the things I did? I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People used me. And then I turned around and started using others. I hurt a lot of people. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself. And ultimately, that's
How I
ended up here.
He accepts she was bad, okay.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes. Everything that happened after we were separated.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over. Just tell her the important parts. Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want to hide anything anymore.
I will do my best.
There. The abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Thank you.
Ray Charles, what a villain. Is he really a villain or not?
Don't die.
I don't even get it like right now.
Determined to get out
If
of here.
now seems okay. By the way, welcome to the stream. Kianaka Lana official. Kianaka Solana official, welcome to the stream. How are you? Is he a good villain, a bad villain, or not even a villain? अभी like ऐसा लग रहा like he was a villain now. He doesn't even care now.
This is no longer obstructing my path. Is that the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet. Hello, Miss Thelindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name? I've never seen anyone else here before.
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh?
Last
Looks
day.
like he's had a pretty
मैंने
rough time.
20-25 दिन पहले खाए थे भाई.
Had a rough time on his account too. In many
Why are you asking?
their time ran out because of him. And I'm not just talking about the
कल खा
children
सकता हूँ क्या? ऐसा कुछ होने वाला है क्या? Should I eat tomorrow or what?
So, things got worse before they got better. Could you tell me what happened, Miss Columbina?
Miss
You
Columbina?
wish to know?
Yes.
Okay.
This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
मैं आता थोड़ी देर में
No matter
मीट
how
चल
hard
रही
it is
है.
to hear,
Okay, okay, okay.
I have to know.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. I cannot stay here for long. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way to see you again. But in the end, He came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize for hiding his past from you. Beyond that, he did not say specifically what it was he wished to convey to you, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. This is so upsetting. I'm not sure how to put my feelings into words.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me. So, I guess I'll be...
Wait. One moment. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that road.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait, unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? And it's not just me, it's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed forever. It's such a mystery. Where is it going? I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without hesitating, only to be torn apart the moment I entered by powerful energy currents. Only my soul remains now. Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I too became bewitched by the abyss. I may have been the leverage it needed to control Rayrir. I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moon's marrow. Eventually, I came to the conclusion that time in here flows in reverse. Rayrir was one of the Finster King's retainers. With me, he was in an impossible position. It plagued him constantly. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy, so I thought I'd use this place to return to the past. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Finster King first found the prince. It was only after meeting the prince that the Finster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That was the day all of our woes began. I thought I could stop the king from ever meeting him and solve everything.
I couldn't kill the Finster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rayrir. That's why I wanted to go back, to kill the person who had brought new possibilities to our realm.
I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the abyss probably enhances the basest human desires. So I naively hoped I could change everything. But I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole universe. Look at me. I didn't even survive the journey here. Not physically, at least. I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you. I owe you that much.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past, I can share what I've learned and help you understand the...
Tell us as well, dude.
I think you just might... Now, also, I've been speculating. The documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, the oldest ones seem to begin with Nibelung, king of dragonkind. I have no way of verifying any of it by this point. But if it's true, you might be able to reach that era if you keep walking.
Understood. Thank you. Miss Delindis.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting death, what use would my deductions be? Thanks to you, they have some meaning. About Rayrir, I'm so sorry. For everything.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other, neither of us ever told the truth. And that dishonesty sealed our fates. But enough about that. I wish you a safe journey, Miss Columbina.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, cute character.
And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Are you all right, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
Little sister, what does he mean by that? Is she a moon goddess as well?
How exactly did the moons just disappear? Shouldn't it be a little harder to get rid of major creations like moons?
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that time, save for the Frost Moon, from which a new moon goddess was later born.
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon goddesses were born on the moon, but doesn't Columbina say she was born in Nod-Krai? Huh, you're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations of moon goddesses?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons. In other words, 4 moon marrows.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss Columbina is doing right now.
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive. She's on her own for now.
But at least she's trying her best to get back to us.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. We have to trust that she'll find a way. Because we really need her power. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. It wouldn't even be close. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone or something that can stop him before he does anything worse. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. I'm not just saying this because Columbina's a friend and I want her back safe and sound. It's just the truth. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her. whether she could defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all aligned on saving Columbina.
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world. This is about multitasking. We want to save both.
So, she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys.
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! And you are too, you know.
Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that the moment I came running over with my documents that I was part of the in-group. I mean, if Arlecchino can fit in, I certainly can. Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it constantly. But I think I'm still lacking certain information about the moon. I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is, I've run out of computing power.
Computing power? You mean you need more energy?
No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through that the whole process has just ground to a halt.
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nord-Kreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But I don't know how he did it. My guess is that he used the primordial sea's power. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. What's worse, they're incompatible. And, to top it all off, we can't even leave Nod-Krai. Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this... Well, no, the design bureau's a bust as well. Curse that Dottore! Couldn't have made this harder for me if he tried.
Oh, what do we do then? How about we grab a bite to eat and take a break? Maybe something will come to mind after you've cleared your head.
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire world here. And I need accurate results, not vague prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find the computing power for that? Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on technical difficulties.
Killjoy!
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes up.
Hawkeye? Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere a little more private. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah.
Okay, me back. Welcome back, Simar bhai. आपने पूछा था like.
Nod-Krai. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst.
मैं last time कब खाए थे मोमोज? 15 से 20 दिन हो गए भाई आराम से.
Possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually, so I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me.
Nice. आपने कब खाए थे भैया?
Even though my
मैं तो थोड़े टाइम पहले ही खाए हैं क्योंकि like
Dottore ideas
14th को खाए थे रे मैंने तो. यही बोलूं.
told me that becoming a god was like
4 दिन पहले.
into a hungry wolf.
10 दिन पहले डैम. मैंने 4 दिन पहले 14th Feb को.
Clearly.
Date भी याद आ गई.
Studying the moon goddess's powers long before he even tried making a god. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands
मम्मी पापा का मन था
on
तो
divine authority
ले आया था.
one way or another. And in the end, he devoured the moon where I failed. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, or if he was just trying to challenge his servants and citizens in some way. But creating games and setting rules, gods do that as a matter of course. That's the kind of power Dottore craves. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line.
कैसे करूँ? ये बीच में
Better off
pause होगा तब
focusing
ना.
either way.
ये लगातार चल रहा है यार
Dory
जिमर.
will inform Lesser Lord Kusanov. The seven
ये
will
कुछ
have
खत्म
someone close to
करेंगे
them.
अगर ये मेरे को टाइम देंगे ना,
Nothing
लाइक
else.
इधर जाके आपके
So on the
अकाउंट
bright
को
side,
देखने का, रिव्यू करने का था भी तो.
even if not,
That's
ऐसे
good to
कैसे
know.
करूँ मैं?
But I'm not ready to give up on Nod-Krai yet.
there's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. It's called being
It's
greedy.
the game's fault, not mine.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you, and probably naive too.
यार बीच में थोड़ा और टाइम दे यार.
That's what
और
gives
उनको
me
इस
the
में कहीं जाने के लिए
determination to
भेजे या
keep
कुछ
fighting.
करने के लिए बोले.
Battles
सब
feel
लेके जा रहे लगातार लगातार
Fight
लिटरली
is a
यार 2 मिनट का
long-term
तो गैप दे.
commitment.
नहीं हम तो नहीं देंगे, हम तो.
And your resolve will shatter.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar
Okay, okay.
to me.
जैसे ही मिलता है
I guess the
do it.
Fatui attracts people who don't believe in saviors.
It's not like I have any
Not
problem doing it.
necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here. Only you.
You look kind of worried.
If your arch nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bitter pill to swallow. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously. I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to achieve it. And as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, it's to think before I act. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I am going to destroy Dottore, no matter what it takes.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First, tell me, what do you think of Sandrone?
Just like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think carefully before you answer.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, she's clearly going the extra mile for Columbina. I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
ये आ गया टाइम. Let me check. Genshin बंद किया एक बार. पूरा Genshin रीओपन कर रहा मैं एक बार. I hope दिक्कत ना हो. आई मीन सेव के लिए लाइक वैसे निकलूंगा तो लाइक ये डेफिनेटली मेरे को उससे बाहर निकाल देगा. क्या पता वो वापस करना पड़े रिट्राई. Just hope this might be a better option than that. नहीं यार बाहर निकलना पड़ेगा इससे. तो पता नहीं मेरे को फिर से करना पड़ेगा, क्या करना पड़ेगा। Well, let's just check it. Here's your Columbine. And I knew it. You have the weapon. And you have C2. Obviously, why won't you have C2? C2 में तो DPS बनती है ना। Like I knew it, bro. You have like weapons for every single of these characters. Except her and her. बस दो को छोड़ के बाकी सबके है। And I know you that much. Let's go. 42k HP. 72 O na in. इसको ER चाहिए क्या? I don't know. ER EM का मेरे को नहीं आइडिया। EM तो नहीं चाहिए, पर ER चाहिए कि नहीं देखना पड़ेगा। Wait a second. सिल्कन ही देते ना इसको। हाँ सिल्कन ही देते हैं, और क्या आंसर दे। एक सेकंड वेट, न्यू वाला सेट है ना यार, बट आई थिंक फुल लिटकाई के सीधे ना होगा इसके तो। हाँ न्यू वाला इन्हें को दे दिया। वाओ, हाँ ये है आई गेस इसका बेस्ट पीस। वेट लेट मी जस्ट चेक ऑन द गूगल। को गारंटीड नहीं, आई एम नॉट श्योर, तो देखने दे। क्योंकि मेरे को तो लग रहा है लाइक कोलंबिना के आने पे नया सेट आया तो वही होगा उसका। सिल्कन है बेस्ट। वेट ब्रोस, सिल्कन ही है बेस्ट इसके लिए, बेस्ट इन स्लोट। मॉर्निंग वाला है कि इसका नाम मॉर्निंग स्टार, ये सेकंड बेस्ट है। ओ आई थॉट नया वाला होना चाहिए यार उसके लिए बेस्ट, बट समहाउ सिल्कन ही है बेस्ट इसके लिए। ओके इट्स न्यू फॉर मी। आपको पता है यार, मैं तो गूगल पे देखता हूँ, वेबसाइट है ना उधर। इसकी एक विकी है ना, गेंशिन की विकी। गेमेट.co वाले में, गेमेट पे उस पे सब विकी रहती है भाई, उस पे पीसेस में। वेट मेरे को एक और देखने दो, लाइक इसको कितना चाहिए ER वगैरह। ओके 160 और अबव चाहिए ER, इफ ER वेपन है तो। वेपन क्रिट डेज का है तो 180 अबव ER चाहिए, इसका ER कम है, इट मींस AD is good enough, CR is good enough, HP is more than enough, like कम कर सकते हो HP को बेस्ट के लिए। हाँ वो C2 में भी इसलिए नहीं होता होगा ना, आई डोंट नो अबाउट C2 1, बट वैसे लाइक जो दिखा रहा है मैं तो वो बता रहा हूँ ना, लाइक उसमें क्या चाहिए इसको, परफेक्ट है बाकी तो उसके हिसाब से 180 होना चाहिए। तो देखना दो इस पे क्या मिलता है। 1.5% रेट हो जाएगी। ओके ग्रेविटी 34% है, एक्सेस 50% बढ़ जाएगी और ज़्यादा दे सकते हो, लाइक इसकी एचपी कम करके है ना वो बढ़ा सकते हो इजीली, ER दे सकते हो और काफ़ी अच्छी बेटर हो जाएगी इससे भी। ना वो है पर इतनी नीडेड नहीं है, वो 40% खुद बढ़ा रही है एचपी साथ में C2 के ऊपर, ठीक है ना। अब पे 40% खुद बढ़ा रही है 8 सेकंड्स के लिए, तो फिर जरूरत नहीं पड़ रही। इसकी भी एक लिमिट भी तो होगी ना लूनर चार्ज की। ये नहीं है। ओ माय फकिंग गॉड, नहीं है लिमिट, दैट इज क्रेजी। देन इट्स क्रेजी, देन इट्स बेटर भाई, फिर तो परफेक्शन है भाई आप पे, लाइक लिटरल परफेक्शन। इससे बेटर क्या ही होगी अब। आई डिडंट न्यू दैट। मैंने एक पुल किया अभी, आई मीन दे माइट एड लेटर। 10 की पीटी है, 20 हो गया पीटी, गुड। अब सीधा 10 पुल मारूंगा नेक्स्ट, जो भी करूंगा सीधा 10 पुल मारना है नेक्स्ट। अब एंटर कर लेते हैं स्टोरी के अंदर। वही तो ये थिंग्स इज लाइक टू गुड भाई। लाइक 45 के 50 के चली जाती होगी एचपी, 40% बढ़ रही है अगर 42 के की 4 to 8 12,000 और 56 54 के डैम।
How did your chat go? That was fast.
50 के प्लस एचपी, दैट्स क्रेजी, इनसेन।
It was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
और फिर 50% अटैक बढ़ रहा है, लाइक लिटरल 50%।
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all.
आई थिंक 50% बढ़ेगा या 500% बढ़ेगा या जो भी है।
If I might
मैं
ask,
कुछ तो काफी बढ़ रहा है।
what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using?
I guess 50% ही बढ़ेगा।
The future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement Renee's theory of the four orthants.
I see. I'll have a look at it.
बट अगर लाइक वो दिक्कत आ रही हो ना
Power is the real issue here.
एनर्जी की, तो कर लेना थोड़ा सा एनर्जी वाला एक दे देना को ब्लड, वो भी खत्म हो जाएगी प्रॉब्लम।
It's been sorted.
Oh, with the traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! Go Hat Guy! Seems like all that time studying at the academia is paying off big time.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and I to come here?
Come with me.
Hat Guy? What's happened to him?
Hat Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in hibernation.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing problem.
That's right. He and the traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers. It's very bad manners.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's skills but her own.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me, how do you propose to solve my computing power problem?
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate, you need a processing device that's designed to cope with that volume.
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of...
वो आ करेक्टर देखने क्या चीज बोल रहा है?
Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't
हाँ, काशा बोल रहा है।
plug my formula directly into the ley lines.
You should be able to.
भूल गया था ना मैं, बाद में वो याद आया। Literally 5 मिनट पहले याद आया मेरे को।
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient.
अब तो देख के बता दिया ना।
Fontaines, it's a completely different system.
नहीं, स्टोरी में पोज आया था वहाँ से।
I'm what they would have called.
स्टोरी पोज हुई थी। बंदे ही कोलंबिना भाई crazy, like literal crazy है।
Processing power. The artisans who
हद
built
से
them
ज़्यादा
sought
crazy।
the materials most suited for that purpose.
मैं भेजता दिखाता रुक।
Do you mean?
फोटो नहीं है पर जुगाड़ है।
The traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. So
42.8 के HP.
For your calculations. It was built
0.8 like 42,000 HP.
Which makes it
70 CR. 209.7 crit damage. सिल्कन मून वाले के साथ लगे, सिल्क वाला जो है 138 ER. उसका खुद का वेपन C2.
It might not recover. You could die if you do this. You do realize
दिक्कत
that, don't you?
CRCD 70 over
I can
29.
put two and two together. Yes. No need to rub it in.
ER बोल रहा है, मेरे को पता है, देख के बताया उसको ER का.
This has never been done before. I cannot guarantee.
हाँ मैंने बताया. वो बोला कि है ना देख, एक तो उसको ER की प्रॉब्लम नहीं आ रही जिस भी टीम में वो यूज कर रहा है उसमें.
Did you two actually?
लाइक वो एक तो पे टू विन है ही, वैसे उसको आइडिया है काफी चीजों का. और ही में या ब्रो आई लव हर.
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is,
Shwari Parch bro, welcome to the stream bro. Are you a Genshin? I mean, Bleach fan as well bro. Let's go. We found one more. और उस पे एक लाइक C2 के ऊपर देख उसका एक चीज है कि वो है ना HP के ऊपर स्केल कर रही है कि वो टीम मेंबर का 1% अटैक बढ़ा रही है पर 1000 HP.
So I'm sorry.
और 40% HP इंक्रीज होती है 8 सेकंड के लिए
This is what the core looks like.
एक जगह पे, तो वो 50% अटैक बढ़ा देगी भाई और 8 सेकंड्स. सोच रहे कृष्णा लाइक 40% तो है ही, 42% तो, पर वो 54% तक जा रहा है उसका. अनलिमिट लेस है और वो ऊपर से और डबल एचपी करेक्टर लेंगे तो और ज्यादा एचपी बढ़ जाती है वैसे ही, यू नो, टीम में. देख रहे कृष्णा लाइक आराम से 55 के एचपी जा रही है भाई उसकी. और ईआर का इशू आ नहीं रहा बंदे को. अरे उतना भी पेटू भी नहीं है, लाइक थोड़ा बहुत कर दे लगा लेते हैं. लाइक कभी कभी जब मन करता थोड़ा सा स्वाइप मार लेते हैं.
He will have our undivided attention.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end. I'll call everyone.
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A quiet death should have been my fate long ago. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could be a true replacement for what I sought. But in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Pretty funny when you think about it. It's like the punchline of my entire life. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be another samsara. I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression? Isn't this a good thing?
Sandrone will succeed, won't she? She has to.
She will. We all have to persevere until.
Oh, she speaks. Okay,
right.
good.
And I'll protect you all until a moment of victory arrives.
Saving. Okay, who is this?
Call me Sonnet.
Sonnet.
You have the
Oh,
same power as Canon.
Sonnet. So, you're the goddess of the iridescent moon?
Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Well then, what's your name?
Columbina. Columbina Hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia. What a lovely name. Did you choose it yourself?
It was a joint effort between me and my friends.
Friends? You mean your friends in the heavens?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Hang in there. Let me introduce you to my older sisters.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Arya and Canon?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future? Oh, I guess that wasn't the best question to ask. It's alright. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I have been here by this point. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you.
why?
Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me. It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now. And please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you. She tends to talk a lot.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Could you tell me where here is? Please. I must know.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring her, Canon.
No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that the first Descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first, nor did they seem to harbor ill intent towards this world. We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the world.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Teyvat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. Or perhaps they feared them. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power, to punish the civilizations of the world below.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules was far too great. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still, too many lives were lost.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the future.
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Teyvat, where they continue to rule to this day. And the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung, was destroyed.
And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Teyvat's skies?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared for the answer.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here, aren't you?
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false sky. How much worse it would have been if it were outright destroyed.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
All the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential change. Secondary process, scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables. Variables in the world.
I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be? Wait! Wait! I've got it! I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living moon. We just made that assumption ourselves. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results! Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that 2 of them are dead. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and remain alive. Why? Why is it still 3? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return, but we have no way of knowing how, when, or where this might happen.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long ago?
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left behind, as a sort of future waypoint. This could also explain why Luanatar is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill to allow Columbina to return to the present. The question is, what could they be?
Bonkai, Tensa, Zangetsu. Hello, brother. Your Zangetsu is here. Zeron bhai, welcome to the stream, man.
Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Teyvat sky.
Truly amazing. Oh, I'm so delighted for her.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay? All of you had better keep trying to think of solutions.
कैसे हो ज़ीनोन भाई?
How can the dead moons still live? And Luanatar?
It's hard to believe that's what will happen in the distant future.
Our authority is linked to the most
Best bed in Bleach, in your opinion?
I suppose it's no
Like
wonder
there are
so many would
3
cry for
women
power.
who are best in their own way.
Realize that when you said friends,
Like if you want a wife, then go for Orihime. If you are talking about boobies, then Rangiku. And if you are about figure
ever tried leaving
and
this
position,
Of
Yoroichi.
course. Between us, we've tried.
One can't choose between one of them, bro.
But no matter where we go,
You want all three of them,
space
man.
will eventually bring us back here.
But if you want like a
the center of a
mommy figure who will
Everyone
do
ultimately
anything for you,
converges
like
here
in a way,
at the moment when Nibelung
then
was
there's
taken dust.
Shinzumaru as well. But for a cutie one, Riruka,
Tried using any of those pathways that connect this space
annoying
to the real
one.
world?
Sorry? What are those?
You know more. And tell you like a load buyback को like सारे ही पसंद है ब्लीच के अंदर यार.
Reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of my soul remains in reality.
Kuvaki. What is that?
You don't know.
Bambi.
It's
She's good.
a unique kind of elemental
I
energy
believe.
found only in Nod-Krai.
But for me, like for my favorite one, I'm like telling you, शादी की बात करेगा तो definitely हो रही में.
It's true that the moons first rose up from the part of that you say is called Nod-Krai. But there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki hyposelenia? Maybe if we see it, it'll make more sense.
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nod-Krai. In the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before we were imprisoned.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like us?
This is so strange. Why would their reality differ so much from mine?
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need tri-lunar authority on par with that of our foe.
You mean... you'll need our power?
This sounds extremely risky. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful process. And if anything goes wrong, it could tear you to pieces.
I know. But I'm willing to take that risk.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison? Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help Columbina?
Who's your favorite after Bambi, bro?
Columbina, what do you need from us?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes that we'd find it, do you?
For him, eh?
Seems unlikely.
Surely then.
Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks
Who will you
deeply
marry?
about issues like this.
Let's review what we know.
Which girl would you marry from the Bleach verse to be your wife forever? You would like to live with her
She knows
as a
our
potential partner.
personalities, our ways of doing things, even our unique strengths and abilities. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago, what would she do? Oh. Traveler, You once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luanatar was born. What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world, but for some other purpose? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her.
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart!
Nefer, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar, your eyes, they'll...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rarier's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. Looking this far back into the past, it'll surely blind me.
See, that's what I was saying, na bro.
But it's our only chance.
She is the only one who is the like for the best wife. And yeah, I got the second best wife, bro.
We spoke about this once.
Let's see who have the better one for the second best wife.
I said, Yehoda, the day I lose my sight, the Curatorium of Secrets will be yours
I mean,
to run.
Like if you are one Ichigo,
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed
who
if I were you.
will like
This
most
day
like
has
to
come a lot earlier than either of us expected.
marry you after और ही में. Like second में सबसे ज़्यादा लव वो Ichigo को कौन करती है? Like सबसे ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट किसने शो करा है?
Promise me.
It's like a
Yes, Bossnef.
Bleach की बात चल रही है भाई बस. Lol.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rarier. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long.
Then at least let me take... And if you really...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying...
As if I could ever scare you.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
Yeah, if you are ranked Bleach baddies, bro, we might be doing it next Sunday. Live on stream.
All done.
Good. Now give me some space.
Not this, but next. इस संडे कुछ हो रहेगा.
Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the soul-surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back. But I will need my sister's help. Time to go talk it over with them.
दो ही क्यों दिखा रहा बट इधर? और तीसरी बॉडी बट.
I hope it's not too dangerous. Come on.
बहुत दिनों बाद कर रहे हो क्वेस्ट. Oh, I play like a few games. And मन नहीं हो रहा था भाई इसको करने का, like Genshin खेलने का. Not gonna lie. That's all. Genshin खेलने का भी मन नहीं कर रहा था. मैंने देखा like 4-5 दिन बचे हैं बस. So we gotta do it ना. कब तक रोक के रखूंगा इस क्वेस्ट को?
Figured it out, Columbina.
भाई
Tell us, how do you plan to
क्या
leave
क्या
this
क्या?
place?
भाई मेरे प्यार में नहीं.
Wait.
I intend to die here, in this moment.
क्यों भाई?
And then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends.
What?
भाई तेरी.
What are you saying?
क्या हुआ? ये नॉर्मली तो है.
Can the dead be reborn? And how
चालू नहीं. आईफोन है भाई, ये ऐसा बोल रहा है. आईफोन में ये चीज हो रही है.
exactly leave oracles? Nothing can
Right?
क्या बात कर रही?
Not a single
आईफोन ही होगा ये.
moonlight. And even if you found a way,
आईफोन.
what if
Okay,
you never
नहीं है क्या?
find
Okay.
the message you left for them? You'll
भाई. ग्लिच हो गया.
मैं HSR भी चालू कर रखा है भाई.
come again?
and then solo leveling Arise,
I'm sure of it.
then Valorant,
Not following. How
Subnautica,
exactly will you achieve this?
ARK,
It's quite simple, really. First,
and many more.
I will leave my soul here.
Yeah.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean your divinity?
क्या बोल रहा है?
एनिमेशन कैसा लगा भाई?
सही है रे, सेक्सी है.
Yes. I once left a
इतने गेम कैसे खेल लेते हो? 3 गेम्स के डेलीज करता हूँ रे. 3 गेम तो डेली की है मेरे. गेंशिन डेलीज, HSR डेलीज एंड सोल लेवलिंग डेलीज. और सोल लेवलिंग में तो वीकलीज में भाई 3-4 घंटे लगे आज. मैं तो गेंशिन और डार्क नाइट खेलता हूँ. आर्क नाइट भी ट्राई किया भाई, पर वो चौथा गेम हो जा रहा था यार. डेलीज करने वाला तो मैंने बंद कर दिया. सेम हैपेंस विद ब्लीच, कभी एक ट्राई किया था, उसमें भी यही. तू कर दिया कर. भाई कुछ दिन करते हैं भाई लोग. मैंने पहले भी हुआ है मेरे साथ 5.
My friends can use it to detect my presence. How do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible?
भाई जब तेरे को 4 गेम्स के करने होते हैं ना डेलीज, और वो मजबूरी बन जाती है धीरे धीरे. तो 2 गेम्स नहीं खेल रहा मेरे में से, जितने मैं खेल रहा हूँ उनमें से. तेरे 2 गेम चल रहे हैं अभी बस. तो लेवलिंग है डार्क नाइट, मेरे 2 और है. मेरे को पढ़ना भी है, फिर वो स्ट्रीम भी करनी है अलग अलग चीजों की. क्योंकि खाली उन चीजों की डेलीज की तो स्ट्रीम कर नहीं सकता मैं. खाली रोज 4 गेम्स के डेलीज करूँ वो ना. आई एम नॉट दैट. मेरे 3 कंटिन्यू रहते हैं भाई गाचा गेम्स, लाइक फॉर एवरी डे. और ड्रैगन बॉल लेजेंड भी खेला था भाई मैंने 10-15 दिन. वो भी बंद कर दिया मैंने. गूगू काका भाई, बच्चों वाली हरकतें है ये तो. लोल.
Awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this on my strength alone.
लाइक बच्चे ही तो बोलते हैं गूगू काका.
So I'm humbly asking for your assistance.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here in this dungeon?
I don't think so. मैं करूँगा.
Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
नहीं यार, नहीं आता. मैं तो गेंशिन का कुछ बाकी ही है, इसलिए आर्क नाइट शुरू किया. आपके पास नहीं है, मेरे पास तो है ना. माइनक्राफ्ट स्ट्रीम कर सकता हूँ, ये नहीं है कि मैं कर नहीं सकता, बट करने का मन नहीं है. दैट इज द थिंग. ग्राइंडिंग की बात नहीं है रे. फिर वो है ना, मेरे को जो भी गेम खेलने लगता हूँ ना, फिर वो डेली डेली खेलने का मन करता है, यू नो. जब तक वो चीज खत्म ना हो जाए. लाइक जो वर्ल्ड अगर चालू कर रहा हूँ, जब तक फिर वो वर्ल्ड खत्म नहीं करूंगा ना, तब तक वो खेलना पड़ेगा मेरे को फॉर माई सेल्फ. अरे आई मीन जब तक ड्रैगन नहीं मारूंगा, मान सुन, फिर कुछ बेसिक फार्म्स नहीं बना लूंगा, जब तक मन नहीं करेगा कि बंद कर दूं खेलना. और वो होता नहीं है लाइक पीसी के ऊपर सेट. ये नहीं कि तो अपन उसको सेव करके रख सकते हैं, पीसी के ऊपर नहीं कर सकते ना परमानेंटली. लाइक अगर पीसी पे रख सकते, क्लाउड वगैरह पे सेव नहीं होता वो. तो मैं कभी रीसेट करूं तो वो नहीं होगा. तुम भी ब्लीच का प्लेयर देखियो, एवरी सिंगल वन ब्रो. आई हैव नॉट स्किप्ड अ सिंगल एपिसोड ऑफ ब्लीच. मेरा नाम वाइट होलो, लाइक लिटरली आई एम ज़ांगेत्सु, इफ यू नो दैट. आई मीन प्रोबेबली आपको पता होगा.
If your plan can save them and save Nod-Krai.
तब ठीक है. यस, मैं खुद को ब्लीच फैन नहीं बोलूंगा, मैंने फिलर्स नहीं देखी हो तो.
The three of us have been
बट अभी मैंने
together since
मूवीज
the
नहीं
day we
देखी,
were
मेरे को
born.
पता है वो भाई, मेरे को देखनी है,
I've
बट
never abandoned them to live on alone
मेन
without
एक
them.
मूवी देखी है ब्लीच की बस भाई, 2 बची है मेरी, 2-3 देखने वाला हूँ मैं उसको। देखूंगा जब लाइक फाइनल सीजन देख लूंगा ना मैं, ब्लीच का भी आएगा इस साल, उसके बाद देखूंगा ब्लीच की मूवीज भी, पूरा ब्लीच रिवॉच विद मूवीज फ्रॉम एपिसोड 1। भाई डोंट बी लाइक दैट भाई, स्टार्टिंग में मेरे को नहीं ध्यान गया, 3 साल से मैंने डिसाइड कर रखा है 4th कोर आने के बाद मैं पूरा ब्लीच रिवॉच मारूंगा विद मूवीज।
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world.
लाइक मूवीज बाद में अलग से देखने में मजा नहीं आता ना,
Full of nothing but
बीच में लाइक स्टोरी के साथ साथ मैं मूवीज देखूंगा इस बार।
I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home.
I know भाई, this is very disappointing।
Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see
मैंने है ना
the sky again.
एनिमे की सिर्फ एक मूवी देखी है आज
At the
तक,
same time,
सिर्फ
you
एक,
likely missed out on many true and precious things.
वो भी ब्लीच की,
Like the smile
ना
on
2,
your
एक वन पीस की एक ब्लीच की, सॉरी माय
Promise
बैड।
me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes, take a look at the world around you, and see your friends. I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long to return, but that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya, Sonnet, you too.
Okay.
फाइटिंग में व्हाट डू मीन फाइटिंग में, लाइक बाकी हनुमा टाइप, या फिर इसेकाई में, लाइक इसेकाई भी फाइटिंग में ही आ जाते हैं, एडवेंचर, या फिर किस टाइप से, लाइक प्योर फाइटिंग में बाकी हनुमा बोल सकता हूँ मैं आई गेस, फेवरेट वन, या फिर क्या है उसका नाम, गॉड ऑफ हाई स्कूल है आई गेस, हाँ गॉड ऑफ हाई स्कूल प्रोबेबली। Okay, she's getting one powerful.
We once were the songs sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and you arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies have faded, and your truth must endure.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
Who came to visit this time? Oh, क्या हो गया? लोल मेरे को 2 ही याद है लाइक फाइटिंग एनिमे में भाई, और कोई जनरली याद नहीं आ रहा।
Yes. We have transferred
Probably मैंने और भी देखे होंगे बट याद तो 2 ही आ रहे हैं।
Columbina Hyposelenia. From this moment on, she is the Trilune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you.
ब्लीच देखने के बाद हम बहुत पिकी हो गए हैं कैरेक्टर डिजाइन के बारे में भाई। लेट मी टेल यू, मेरा ब्लीच ना 3rd एनिमे था, सो क्या बोलूं भाई मैं अब, बट दैट इज ट्रू। मैंने जोजो लाइक मुश्किल से देखा है जस्ट बिकॉज उसका कैरेक्टर डिजाइन वियर्ड था।
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way.
We have one final request,
PB.
Columbina. Could you use the three moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to hold us further. It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only place we ever called home.
Of course. Gladly.
जिसमें अच्छा एनिमेशन अच्छा नहीं होता ना है, देखने का मन नहीं करता है। ट्रू भाई, बट भाई अब मैं क्या बोलूं, मैंने तो वन पंच मैन का सीजन 2 भी देख लिया। अब सीजन 3 अभी जो लेटेस्ट है वो वाला भी।
Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment? Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
No, Hypo. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm not afraid. As long as my sisters are with me.
ये क्या देख लिया? अब बोल भाई, मैं पिकी हूँ बट नहीं हूँ पिकी भाई, स्टिल आई एम गोना वॉच एवरीथिंग भाई, एवरी सिंगल लाइन में देख रहा हूँ भाई मैं, लिटरली जो भी लाइक मेरे को सही लग रहा है, बिलो एवरेज तक देख रहा हूँ भाई मैं।
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body too. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nod-Krai company through the long years ahead. So this is why Nod-Krai was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land, and only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me, my body, answering the call of my soul.
उसका एक और दो वजह से ही देखा पूरा होगा। यप, बस स्टोरी के लिए।
That very soul, which I am about to leave here to guide me. O power Trilune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
वही है, अगर जो शुरू करा है वो खत्म पूरा करना ही होता है। नहीं रे, काफी में ड्रॉप भी कर देता हूँ मैं, एमएचए ड्रॉप कर रखा है भाई मैंने, लाइक आई विल कंटिन्यू इट बट पता नहीं कब करूंगा। मिनट इज गुड बट स्टिल भाई, अभी ड्रॉप कर दिया तो कर दिया, कभी जब बैठा होऊंगा मैं कभी कर लेंगे वापस कंटिन्यू। हाँ अच्छा है बट भाई मैं स्टोरी वीक फील हो रही है, स्टोरी में मजा नहीं आ रहा उसकी मेरे को जेन्युइनली, लाइक थोड़ा सा कई बार होता है भाई, इतनी किसी को पसंद आती किसी को नहीं आती कई बार चीजें, मेरे को करंटली नहीं आई उतनी पसंद।
That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Is anyone? Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror on your face.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain as sharp as ever. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even time itself is no match for your medical skills.
Surely you jest, Mr. Flins. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take and purposely set aside some of her power in the past to protect Nefer's eyes when this moment arrived. There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth, but it seems that this time, Columbina has shouldered that burden on our behalf.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive. She knows us well. She knew exactly how we would think and what we would try. Despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibilities.
ज्यादा एनिमे अभी नहीं देखे?
the same
कौन बोला भाई मैंने ज्यादा एनिमे नहीं देखे? मैं मेरे टॉप 5 एनिमे बता दो, फिर गैस करना तो मैंने कितने एनिमे देखे हैं. रैंक 1 ब्लीच, रैंक 2 वन पीस, रैंक 3 डेंशुरा. That time I got reincarnated as slime. Number 4 probably JoJo's. Rank 5.
Well, based on the information
I don't know. Who should I go for? क्योंकि like बहुत सारे ही anime like जिसमें choose कर सकते हैं 5th पे तो. मेरे को मेन 4 ही मेरे ये तो है ही है.
Miss Androne.
I mean there's Black Clover who's good.
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can.
And then
push
there's
Can't have Hatman being powered down for nothing.
Record of Ragnarok as well, Full Metal as well.
Where should we begin?
There's what do we call that? Kaguya-sama is also here, but best anime after that for me is Fairy Tail at 5th. चल थोड़ी सी हाइप दे दी थी ना. अब गैस कर लो भाई, मेरे नाम जो मैंने जस्ट लिए हैं उनमें से मेरा कितने एनिमे टोटल देखोगे फिर अब इस हिसाब से मैंने जैसा टोटल काउंट ऑफ एनिमे आई माइट हैव वॉच्ड येट. आई मीन मिनिमम उतने देखे ही है देखे.
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the bane of my existence. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work.
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
11-3. That's it. अब इसमें तो पर एनिमे गैस के नंबर गैस नहीं किए भाई आपने, कितने देखे होंगे मैंने टोटल? वे तो गैस करो मैं टॉप 5 एनिमे से. Bleach, One Piece, Ensura, JoJo's, then Fairy Tail. These are my top 5 for sure. I mean थोड़ा बहुत तो 2-4 एनिमे है like that I like.
Who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
Code Geass जैसे कि Black Clover. Romance में भी है 2-3. Kaguya-sama was good, but they are even better than that.
Ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package.
I'm not gonna say all the names. ना तो पता चल जाए कितने ही एनिमे देखे होंगे मैंने. But guess the amount of anime I have watched yet.
My comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt,
You didn't need
cry
it?
for help from a cliff
भाई वो
top and
तो
actually
देखा है.
Barbados himself.
And you know last episode किया उसका एक मूवी जो कि मैंने नहीं देखा क्योंकि मैंने अभी तक सिर्फ 2 मूवीज देखी है. Like I said, एक वन पीस की एक ब्लीच की.
Oh, you think so? Actually, yes. Yes, it probably is.
It's a shame.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Devat has faced annihilation many times.
हम भी रोम-कॉम एंजॉयर है. हाँ रोम-कॉम देखी है मैंने, बट गैस करो पहले टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ एनिमे आई हैव वॉच्ड. कितने काउंट like 100, 50, 250, 150, 20, 50, 70. Like guess the random number. वो भी like कितने देखे होंगे मेरे top 5 anime से? क्या guess कर सकते हो?
Big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes?
Well, that has
Rom को मैं 10 plus probably देखे होंगे. Maybe 20, 15 plus. हमें पहले मेरे guess कर भाई मैं in total कितने anime देखे हैं like every single genre में मैंने बताया like.
If they'll fail, but when?
Guess it, bro.
From his patrols make it clear that Dotori is constantly
It's not that
expanding his
hard.
territory. First it was his lab, then the design bureau.
There's SAO that is good,
To completely stop
and
him
then
encroaching on the rest of Nod-Krai. Rather, our goal should be to stall him for as long as possible.
I mean, Shadow was decent.
Sandroni's
30 plus?
calculations are correct.
Nah, you are way too low, bro. Way too low.
This situation, so let's assume they are. Anyway,
I watched Food Wars as well. Might be in my top 20. Easy.
Return. It's up to us to slow Dotori's advance and buy time for her to make a return.
Real life was good as well.
Asking me to help you with building the defenses.
No.
Glafnir was good too.
What comes next? When he eventually reaches us.
Death Parade, Darling in the Franxx.
You were an angel once and a mage now.
Bro, you are way
To lend us your protection.
too low still, bhai.
Can I take it that you're triggering the
Dora Doro. I mean, Dora Dora.
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree to the change in location,
The world only
yes,
God knows.
do that.
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Oh no, Suba.
The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
7 Deadly Sins.
The mages have heard the knight's plea, and we will respond.
Hori Mia.
To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help
Record
you,
of Ragnarok.
so I didn't
Overflow.
come empty-handed.
सब देखे भाई मैंने गैस कर देखा है नीड ऑफ विलर भी देखा है नहीं वो नहीं देखा
Wow.
नारुतो
This is great. Seriously, thank you.
देखा है ना
It's been many long
आई डोंट थिंक मैंने वो देखा होगा दो ही देखे थे मैंने दो ही देखे हैं
I mean,
Dead Mount, Death Play,
as a reliable and responsible
The Kingdom of Ruin.
Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition of your
Apothecary
great virtue.
Diaries, Blue Exorcist.
May the angel's blessing deliver you safely.
These are just some of the animes I have watched, bro. Not every single one. From the New World. You still there, bro? Erased.
Ah, you're here. Sandroni, how are things going?
Solo leveling.
Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to
Done,
lay eyes
done,
upon my
done.
masterpiece.
तो अब गैस करो भाई लाइक मैंने कुछ एनिमेज बताए जो मैंने देखे उनमें से टावर ऑफ गॉड ब्लू लॉक हाईक्यू
Feast your eyes on this.
Rascal does not dream of bunny girls and pie. Devil May Cry. I love. ना ये नहीं देखे. Doctor Stone. Magic Maker. Dungeon People. Batum. Eden of the East. Yakuza Fiancé.
This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most important connections.
Tibet, Windbreaker.
I'll deliver it right to your side. And
The
then
case study of
we can
Vanitas.
finally bring Columbina back.
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication device? It'll just be some numbers, right?
Yep, काफी बस था. Dealing with Mikado sisters
Formula you solve in math class.
is a breeze. ये भी देखा भाई. Water Magician, Kuroko Connect, Kuroko's Basketball.
We'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it.
Now guess भाई अब मैंने कितने anime देखे होंगे in total भाई.
The formula must be complete before we can bring Columbina back.
If you want to guess, you can now. Like I have given you like more than 50 animes that I have
I'll
watched.
share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel.
Those are not even half of what I have watched. Not even half.
There. Now you can
Ah,
check
Dragon Ball. Arey, why I am putting Fairy Tail at 5th? भाई क्या आपने नहीं देखे क्या भाई भाई साहब? Outside Picnic, Dragon Ball, Let's Play. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero. ReZero, Friends Game. Dead account जो भी चल रहे हैं, like उनमें से भी काफी देख रहा हूँ मैं जो भी चल रहे हैं. Scarlet Nexus एक देखा भी like latest में मैंने. Kachikusa देखा है, Spy X Family. That's the problem, bro. I have watched like more than 230 or 240 anime, more than 240. But always favorite ones तो भाई हमारे वही रहेंगे. OG animes भाई.
Traveler.
Okay bro, go to zero भाई. I'm like 4 साल से देख रहा हूँ मैं, ज़्यादा तो नहीं, 4-5 साल से.
Personal. To be honest, I am conserving my strength until.
Like Bleach का first स्कोर आया था उसे पिछले वाले साल में मैंने चालू किया था एनिमे. ये तो जनवरी के अंदर इसका रहा था, ऐसा ही सोच ले थोड़ा. हम पहले वेब सीरीज एंड हॉलीवुड मूवीज देखते थे, मैंने वे नहीं करी चालू. मैं पहले कुछ नहीं देखता था भाई. गेमिंग वीडियोस, गेम प्लेस देखता था लोगों के पहले, बहुत पहले, 5 साल पहले. फिर एनिमे में घुस गया और गेम्स खेलना चालू कर दिया क्योंकि लैपटॉप आ गया था थोड़ा सा तो.
Maybe we're on friendlier terms now than we used to be.
Is that how you see it? And I thought I was the one with eye damage.
Paimon, traveler.
Just swinging by to check in on you. How are things going? Did you manage to get some?
ओए किलर.
Don't worry about me.
मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, मैं सोच रहा हूँ संडे को है ना एक थोड़ा स्पेशल सा अपन है ना वो करते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं, स्ट्रीम. उसमें अपन क्या करेंगे, एनिमे को रेट करते हैं.
Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome.
But
You'll have your work cut
तुम
out for
तेरे
you.
को कृष्णा को लाइक ओराइन वगैरह इन सबको मिला के लाइक 100+ एनिमेज को लाइक निकाल के लाना है मेरे लिए. मैं रेट करूंगा तुम्हारे साथ मिलके ही. ढूंढोगे तुम सब, ढूंढोगे तुम सब. अरे तो उसकी फोटोज चाहिएगी ना. अरे 100 क्या, मेरे को तो 200+ देखे मैंने, बट स्टिल. जी भाई पुल किए तू? नहीं भाई मैं नहीं किया भाई, मेरे को चाहिए भाई, नहीं चाहिए अभी के लिए बिल्कुल भी.
Thankfully, Miss Nicole has come to our aid. Nasha Town is now.
इस संडे को जरूर आना भाई if you are interested in anime.
Flame. Yes, that's Nicole's power, all right. Based on the latest message from Grandmaster Var, the situation should be more stable with her assistance. Everyone will have at least some degree of protection.
मैंने ML पे नहीं अपलोड वो करी भाई, उस पे नहीं बना रखा मैंने पूरा. कौन सा कहा था देखा वगैरह वगैरह, कनेक्टेड नहीं है मेरा उससे बिल्कुल भी. बट अपने को फोटो चाहिए ना भाई हर एक एनिमे की, वो सोचना रेट करने के लिए. लाइक
Focus on fighting Dottore.
या तो वीकेंड. तूने मेरे कितने एनिमे देखे हैं? 200+ देखे ना. कोई नहीं, ऐड कर लियो. नहीं हो तो ले, अभी जो कुछ देखे होंगे 50-100 एनिमे और ऐड कर लियो. या फिर लाइक कोई अच्छे एनिमे वैसे ऐड कर लियो जो तू ना भी देखे हो, वे भी कुछ उसके अंदर लिस्ट में. 100-200 कोई दिक्कत नहीं भाई, अपने पास 4 घंटे कल. आई मीन संडे को 3 से 4 घंटे है इजीली। नेक्स्ट पैच में अपन करेंगे पुल एस्कोफियोर को।
Close your eyes.
पुल्स 0 ब्रो, 0 गारंटीड है विद 0 पुल्स विद 20 बिडे, बट आई एम श्योर आई विल गेट हर ब्रो। नहीं रहे Escoffier, why would I get GY bro? She is useless in my team. I don't have her team at all. एक भी करेक्टर नहीं है भाई जो उसके लिए अच्छा है मेरे पास। ना मैं बता रहा हूँ कोलंबिया में मैंने 2-4 पुल किए थे, but that's it.
That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go, we're of a higher...
अभी एस्कोफियर पुल करूंगा मैं। वो भेज दी तूने मेल?
मेरे इसमें 74 है।
कोई नहीं, ऐड कर लियो। मैंने इनमें से काफी देखे नहीं होंगे क्योंकि तो आराम से इसमें से 50-60 कम हो जाएंगे, या फिर कई मैंने ड्रॉप कर दिए होंगे तो मैं उसको डायरेक्टली गार्बेज में डालूंगा या फिर अनवॉश में डालें कुछ। दोनों चलेंगे अपने एनिमे पूरे यार। मैं सीजन के बेस पे नहीं कर सकता, मुझे याद नहीं है कि इसके 4 सीजन भी होंगे तो कैसे वापस देख के थोड़ी बैठूंगा भाई। लाइक सिर्फ एनिमे के बेस पे, एनिमे या फिर लाइक अगर उसकी मांगा पढ़ी हो मैंने, जैसे ब्लू लॉक की पढ़ी है मांगा, उसका एनिमे के हिसाब पे नहीं जाएंगे, उसकी मेन स्टोरी के बेस पे। एनिमे की स्टोरी कितनी क्रिएटिव है, लाइक कितनी अच्छी लगी अपन मेरे को या अपन सबको मिला के। संडे को फ्री होगा? वो तो देखूंगा भाई, 7 बजे के राउंड ट्राई करूंगा। उससे पहले तो लाइक मुश्किल ही रहता है, 7 से पहले तो। अभी क्वेस्ट से तो मिलेगा ना एक्सप्लोर से। हाँ वही तो मेरे को पता है ना, एक्सप्लोर क्वेस्ट से मिलेगा और वो सारा पुल जाएगा फिर एस्कोफियर के अंदर।
If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, it would, and so we are no longer on the same level.
भाई सीधे में 20 पुल पे आ जाएगी एस्कोफियर, मेरे को ये भी पता है। 20 में तो 30 पुल सेट मैक्स, 50 पीटी तक आ जानी चाहिए। बाकी तो भाई मेरी किस्मत ही खराब हो तो बात अलग है, नहीं मिलेगी। नहीं रे वेपन नहीं निकालूंगा, स्कर्फ थोड़ी आएगी नेक्स्ट पैच है। डोंट लाई टू मी ब्रो, डोंट यू लाई टू मी। What the fuck? Is that for real? मैं नहीं देखता भाई, मेरे को पता ही नहीं, मैं बताता रहा हूँ, मेरे को पता ही नहीं कब हुई। ओह हाय वेट मेरे को ये देखने दे। कटसीन आ रखा मस्त वाला गेंशिन में अभी, डिटोरे वाला। कोई तो मरेगा ना इसमें, सैंड्रोन मरेगी वो वाला। लाइक फाइनल सा कटसीन है प्रोबेबली ये वाला, इसमें सैंड्रोन मरेगी। और ये इतना बड़ा हाथ है, ये इसका, इसके पपेट का या किसका हाथ है भाई इतना बड़ा? भाई किसके अंदर डालेगा ये हाथ? ओ डिटोरे से फाइट करनी है अपने को। ऑब्वियसली भाई 3 नोड-क्राई कैरेक्टर्स है अपने पास तो इजी ही होगी ना। इसमें तुम्हें कांस्टेंट हिल भी मिल रहा होगा उस पर से।
Inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like the Tory intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test. ओ प्लीज को अगर उसे पकड़ लेगा ओके। ये हील कैसे हो रहा है? What the fuck?
Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory. इसको हरा नहीं सकता ना इस डिटोरियो को। मर दे तू भी कैरेक्टर्स मेरे। मरी तो नहीं रहा भाई। लाइक 1 HP हो गया था भाई, ये पूरा हिल मार गया बंदा। मेरा कैरेक्टर मर भी नहीं सकते। मेरे को थोड़ी पता है वो हील होती रहेगी परमानेंटली। हमें देखा वो 1 HP पे हो गई थी, फिर वापस हील कर दिया था उसको। नेफर पकड़ लिया अब।
We'll see about that, Dottore.
And I have not intended to take your teammates from you. But you have a choice. Obey, and I can release them. Excellent deal, Alaska. Won't you consider?
कैसे फिनिश करूं? मार तो रहा हूं।
aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with, but it appears that none of them have come to fruition. My guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then, where is Sandrone? Or are you trying to buy time for her? I always found their friendship to be a curious phenomenon. Two highly incongruent personalities, and yet they share a deep connection. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. We got along quite amicably while she was with the Fatui. But then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further experiments. To this day, I truly don't understand what I could have done to upset her so much. It's such a pity. I could have had a sister, a family.
You're not fit to be
That I can't. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old dramas. This world. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right conclusion. But I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count 10. 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million years.
Huh.
Okay, I got Sandrone.
What a pleasant surprise.
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them.
Sandrone. But the formula hasn't finished running.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler, and then I see you, who I must say is a good example of an opportunity gone to waste.
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance, and you've used yours to march right back into the lion's den.
And what makes you think I believe a word that comes out of your mouth?
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. Since you've taken the trouble of serving it to me on a silver platter, I can sit. Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me.
Don't tell me. I knew she would die, but like this? No way. She can't like this. She can't die, but bro, she's a puppet.
Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
She's in his hands right now. She's not dead yet.
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
Oh. she's having blood, or was that oil? Okay. नहीं, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी भी आ रही है साथ में, बट इसके
And now you have failed.
Oh. 90% पे अटक गया.
See how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces. However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire her stubborn tenacity. Now, it is time for you to take your place by my side.
Yeah.
My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. Once again, you are welcome to join me.
ना वो पता है मेरे को, पर भाई मेरे को एनिमे तो वही चीज़ है मैंने देखी हो नॉर्मली, लाइक मोस्टली.
What is stopping you from embracing a new
हाँ
world?
लाइक कर लेना, वही ढूंढ लेना, वही बोल रहा था मैं. लाइक 100-150 एनिमे लाके रख लेना जो मोस्टली मैंने देखी हो ऐसे ही.
As you wish. You seem less talkative than usual today. I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always like this, never trusting anyone, always so reluctant to share her research with them. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized the world formula from so much data. But her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula for her, you might still have a chance at victory even now. But regrettably, she was a stubborn fool. As much as it pains me,
Where's Nave, bro? Why isn't she here?
Tori, maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped, and I think Sandrone would surprise you too.
Change?
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust other people.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope to do? It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
Archon and Varka doing it. Nicole from here, I guess. Yeah. Where's Alice though? He could have been here as well.
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
So there is Varka and Arlecchino. Now I get it. Now I understand it, bro.
Never be yours.
Oh, ये puppet जिंदा है, I guess. तो कुछ तो है.
Turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nod-Krai. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited. Finally.
Now I get it. She was the one and only moon. अरे मतलब she was the one and only moon goddess from the start, was it? Like that, right? अरे लाइक मेरे को पता है 3 गोडेसेस ने इसको पावर दिया है, बड़े 2 मून्स को हाइड कर रही है ना अब प्रेजेंट टाइम पे। तो वो पास्ट में था। आई एम कंफ्यूज्ड अ लिटिल बिट, बट लेट्स सी। अच्छा बाद में बताता हूँ जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, क्या बोल रहा हूँ।
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weak ones huddled together for war. Now you're quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you can stand before you drown down.
Watch out, Columbina! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. Let's strike together.
Moon's remnant.
निकोल कब आ रही है अब? निकोल कब आने वाली है ऐसी? What? इसकी एचपी फिर से फुल हो गई। The fuck bro? No way in hell. There are 3 moons, right? देख पीछे। Sure. ना पागल कुछ नहीं हो रहा। अरे मैं वो बात नहीं बोल रहा, कुछ और बोल रहा हूँ। भाई जो स्टोरी है वो मैं समझ गया, बट मैं कुछ और बोल रहा हूँ। अभी कोलंबिना दिखाया कि कोलंबिना ने मून हाइड्स कर रही है, बट अपने को स्टोरी में ऐसा बताया था ना कि मून एक ही है, लाइक लाइव, बट सेंट्रोन की कैलकुलेशन के हिसाब से भी 3 थे। तो 2 मून कहाँ से आ गए? अब ऐसा सब था ही एक, तो मेरे को ये कंफ्यूजन हो रही है बस। दैट्स ऑल।
Satisfied with your fate.
Okay, now we can defeat him easily.
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen. The moon lights up this world once more!
This loathsome world.
No. This world is our home.
Is she gonna cry? That's so sad. Archon कष्ट तो हो गया. What is the battle between Nashita? As after Nod-Krai by Dr. B.A. slowly began to hear by his hand.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you drawing, children?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before, doesn't it? Also, can I go buy a sugar sculpture today?
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all. Almost like a festival.
Extra, extra! Get the latest post-disaster report! Nasha Town reborn! The voyage begins today! The future looks bright thanks to the League!
I knew things would be different. But I didn't think that would...
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess? Who's saying?
I guess so. I'm not too clued up on the details. As far as I'm concerned, the moon's still in the sky. Hey, since we've come all this way, shall we grab ourselves a free meal?
Are you a convert now? Or are you just here for the free lunch?
Oh, come on. What does it matter? After everything we've all just been through? That smells good.
Come on! We gotta get there early, or there won't be any good spots.
Shh, keep it down. This is a residential area. Why is it so... It's okay. Paimon was pretty much awake anyway. It's been so long since we last had a chance to relax, huh? Feels like time is moving slower than usual. What about you? Did you rest well? Still winding down from everything that's happened? Or are you wondering how our friends are doing? Or is it about what Dotori said to you? Okay, if you say so. But don't push yourself, alright? Let Paimon know if you need to talk. What we just went through was... a lot. It's totally normal if you need some time to get back in your groove. Luanatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Apparently, she was part of Columbina's soul or something. Still, Paimon kind of misses Luanatar somehow. But anyway, you did great. So did Paimon. We all worked our butts off to contain this disaster, and in the end, so... Chin up, Traveler. You should be proud of yourself. Hey! Don't poke fun. You should be glad that Paimon's growing as a person. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. She was worried sick about you. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to make it up to her. You better be ready to splash it. Okay. Paimon's full now. Huh?
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning.
Morning, Yehuda. Here for some
Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. I was mostly worried you might forget what... Careful there, Paimon. Too much food will make you drowsy. Don't let anyone catch you hiding at the back.
Yeah, she'd probably be saying that to Aino. She's the baby of the group, if anyone.
True. You know, I'm surprised that all these competing groups are actually coming together to try...
Well, nothing like a region-wide calamity to bring people together. After that, surely even the most self-interested people have to realize that going it alone isn't worth the risk.
Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly convinced that people are gonna get with the program.
Really? But if she's so pessimistic about it, why'd she agree to be the Curatorium's representative in the league?
Probably 'cause even though Unity sounds like a pretty far-fetched idea, the benefits it would bring make it worth a shot. I think things will work out, though. I swear, Nod-Krai feels like one big family now with everything that's happened.
Paimon's with you on that one. And it seems like plenty of other people agree, too. Just listen to the bustling streets.
All right. Everyone's been rebuilding these last 2 weeks, and the evacuees have been coming back in droves. Life's slowly returning back to normal. Which means my workload's probably gonna shoot back up. Were you about to head out? There's still some time before the ceremony begins, you know.
Yeah, we were gonna take a stroll around the square and say hi to some friends first.
Sounds good. See you later then.
अभी भी खत्म नहीं हुआ क्या? ओके पेमेंट से कुछ तो मिला है. हाँ भाई अभी और कितना बचा है साल. हाँ अभी भी खत्म नहीं हुआ ना ये. बस खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा. खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा.
Please accept today's boon. Have a nice day.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her?
Like डिटोरे को हरा दिया.
Nepha handing out food for the Frost Moon Scions.
Hello there. Would you like a feast of the moon along with some snacks of the day?
So, what's new, Nepha? It was only a few days ago when we last saw you. And I know too?
What are you talking about, Paimon? We're just...
In the wake of the disaster, at times like these, the smallest good deed can inspire others and help them through the hard.
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. In true... Enough! Did you hear that? The travel...
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating today's dessert, I will provide you with compliments too.
No way!
Well, that proposal got shot down quickly.
I need something to get me through the hard times too, you know.
Mom!
Yes, dear. Go right ahead.
Excuse me. Could I take a photo with the robot lady? She helped us get safely out of Nod-Krai, and she helped us get back home too.
Of course she is. And since I'm the whiz kid who built her, that makes me even better than best, right?
But you stole my snacks though.
Oops. Shall we move to the open space near the center? The view there is better.
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flints?
You underestimate yourself yet again, Master Ilua.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nashi Town. I don't know any of the big shots.
All in good time.
What the hell?
Socializing
is a step-by-step journey.
Wait.
You're much further ahead on that road, aren't you?
इलू का ये है, फ्लिंस का मास्टर है अगर तो उससे ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्गर होना चाहिए नहीं भाई. He a 4-star and Flynn a 5-star भाई. What the hell is going on?
You're not seeing the full picture. You know the truth now. My friends, there is no question about it. The Lightkeepers need a representative in the League. Someone who is upright, cares about other people, and can realize their self-worth through...
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
I am most flattered that you think I... Sigh a little less, Master Ilua, and have more faith in yourself. All the Lightkeepers agree that you're a very promising young man. That is precisely why Starshina and Nikita felt safe delegating such important work to you.
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than manage to wrangle anything out of you in it.
My apologies. I am not in the habit of bringing water with me when I go out.
Whatever. I'll take the job. By the way, who else is part of this?
Oh, it's quite the who's who of Nod-Krai. There's the Moon Chanter of the Frostmoon Scions, the boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, a representative of the Voynich Guild, and even someone from the adorable Krumkak. I'm sure you will find speaking with them to be a...
If you say so. I've never done this work before, so I'm honestly a little scared of making mistakes. But I'll do it. Not only is it our duty as Lightkeepers, but because I want to make Nod-Krai a more welcoming place.
An admirable attitude to take. The beacons are lit, Itlua. We're but one step away from breaking. We have the chance to band together and build our shared homeland into an Elysium. This is unprecedented for Nod-Krai. An opportunity.
Yeah.
Quite a few familiar faces have arrived.
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me just say, well, great, but not perfect. Starting to lose my mind from boredom. Can't drink a drop of alcohol while I'm waiting for my wounds to heal.
I'm sure you had a sneaky swig or two.
Wait, how'd you find out?
I'm sure you must be missing Mondstadt after all these years away, Grandmaster.
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time I get news from Mondstadt, it makes me want to go back and see the place for myself. Honestly, once things are wrapped up here, I think it'll be time to head back home.
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just listen from the back. It's fine.
You're taking this pretty seriously, huh, Durin?
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people speak in official settings.
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line. Actually, I know just the thing. You can debrief the Knights of Favonius for me.
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that I'm not a Knight of Favonius?
I can knight you. Any particular title you'd like?
Is he joking? I really can't tell.
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself. It'll be a good learning experience.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League, and to have this opportunity to speak to you all in my capacity as Voynich Guild representative.
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the real big shots? Guess I'm not the only one then.
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday, and having learned from them the...
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, looks like Aino's off in Dreamland already. Wait, bosses...
Come on, get the speech over.
Nod-Krai is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future, may we persevere through the storms ahead as we sail towards a new...
Looks like we'll have more opportunities to travel in the...
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how fleet of foot you are. Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the curatorium to act as your host. We have a busy schedule, not to mention an international network of contacts to manage.
It'll be all right. I'll just check your schedule with Yehoda well in advance. And if she's not available, I can simply ask Ashru.
You... So giving my employees extra workload isn't enough for you? You're really going to drag my cat into this too?
I thought you'd approve. Aren't you forever increasing your employees' workloads?
That's a bold statement. Are all the Frost Moon Scions feeling more audacious now that your moon goddess has returned?
Columbina's return has brought joy to all who care about her. That includes both you and me. As for the Frost Moon Scions, we are learning how to thrive independently, without relying on the moon goddess. It is up to us to make our home a more livable place. Joining the League is one of the steps we are trying to...
I like the word...
You don't...
I'm just not... The Frost Moon Scions...
मैं दम कर रहा यार मैं अब skip कर रहा स्टोरी सुने बिना अब
Unless...
For now...
I'm tired भाई थक गया बहुत 13 मिनट है मेरे को खत्म करनी 13 मिनट के अंदर 12 बजे तक
Never was trying...
Sorry, what? Your conversation. Would you two care to join me for some tea? Nicole? Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say, perhaps you'll feel better if you... Oh, no. Oh.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time. Just think of the...
Still, it's never gonna...
All right, fair point.
Yeah.
Alice just informed the disruption. She plans to... As for me, we have to... I did know... It looks like just doing my... Of course. By the way...
guys जो स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं यार एक बार लाइक मार देना
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they were... I'm so happy they came in handy. Still, not fishing for gratitude, by the way. I just want you to be aware that sometimes your friends may be protecting you in ways you cannot perceive. Anyway, I'll contact you if anything... Oh, you should head to the...
रिवेल्किन मून दे देगी ये एक क्योंकि नाम इसका क्वेस्ट का क्या है वेल्किन मून्स होम कमिंग टाइप का
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy. Are you heading back together?
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. We just happened to cross paths at the harbor. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible with important calculations.
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hat.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there is. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter.
I didn't do anything. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle, even giving her life in the process.
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system by installing an identical-looking decoy within her.
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. But this way... She always worked like that.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time has come to fulfill it. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the Fontaine Research Institute. She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people there to set her affairs in order. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to the House of the Hearth, for safekeeping primarily, but also... However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship at a later date. No, I was specifically warned not to tell her. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so, but none of us here can know for certain. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. As promised, she turned the iridescent moon's marrow over to me. She spent a long time with Sandrone's body. Sandrone's passing has left a great wound in all of our hearts. But Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. Despite being grief-stricken herself, she showed an awareness of the feelings of others around. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. And I suspect that we have you to thank for much of the change we are seeing in her. Huh. After these recent events, the Tsaritsa has revoked the Pale Star Edict. Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore, who coveted her power. I shall return to Nod-Krai to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from now on, she too will explore more of the world.
नेम की बातें सुन रहा हूँ भाई.
Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only my ship, a traveler. Paimon.
Arlecchino की नेव.
You too, Hat Guy.
What are you still bumming around for? Isn't Columbina... I thought today was the day you'd agree with her to go find out the truth about... You're afraid you won't like the truth when you see it. Well, this is new.
Don't say that! Wouldn't you?
Fair point. But I'd say I have more experience facing up to... They say blood's thicker than water. I know how much you need your family back. More than you need any of your friends. And no matter what the truth turns out to be, they will stick by it. Finding the truth is important. But more important still is what you At least, that's the life lesson I've learned from my experience. What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? A little, I guess. Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Or maybe it's something else. But for whatever reason, I still feel like I have a chip on my shoulder. Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help dealing with all the chaos Dottore left in his wake. Not just from this incident, but everything he did in the past, too. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again someplace else.
So, what should we do now? If you want to explore a bit more to steady those nerves, Paimon's game! After all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, Paimon promised to give you two some alone time with the truth. It hasn't been all that long since we were last apart, sure, but with Columbina there, Paimon's sure things will be just dandy. Paimon's sure...
Paimon को आज इग्नोर कर सकता हूँ. Arlecchino की नहीं कर सकता था बस.
Alrighty.
Columbina ही पास जा रहा हूँ अब. With Columbina. Hey Columbina, I'm here. I'm gonna skip all your chattings. I'm able to.
Can't quite believe it's just.
I don't want.
Now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. But things are hopefully by the time the next move.
No, they're fine, Colum.
He really thinks. I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where
5 मिनट और बस. I hope कि 5 मिनट हो जाए.
Oh, that's great.
Good night, brother.
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Ether, it's time to learn the truth. I'm ready as I'll ever.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that my prologue, the story of the time before I was born,
was in fact. But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned to our present reality, I sensed... yes, your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon, which lay beyond the sky. The great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is incompatible with Teyvat. Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? I know it must have been hard to work up the courage to do. Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon. With
That would have been kind of mean, you know.
Oh? Whatever is hiding in that ship, it belongs to me and Aether. No one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the Heavenly Principle.
Very well.
You two take care, alright?
Rest assured, Paimon. We will. Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden on the moon?
Yes. And hoping...
Stories like that don't exist, you know?
You don't believe in happy endings?
I don't believe in endings.
Oh, she don't believe in endings. That is a good way to say.
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Teyvat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey.
It is 2D.
After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky.
Bro, this is quite cute, yaar. Columbina is being so cute. अरे लाइक जैसे ही आगे जा रही है कूद के फिर पीछे देख रही है, ये सीन भाई प्यारा लग रहा है, क्यूट लग रहा है। लेकिन कितनी प्यारी, लाइक बार बार मुड़ के वेट कर रही है भाई हमारा, और हर बार अलग एंगल से मुड़ रही है, एक बार राइट एक बार लेफ्ट, फिर राइट फिर लेफ्ट। रुक ना, देखने दे, लेट मी जस्ट सी। निकोल,
I only recently learned that she has lived in Teyvat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition.
Oh, she is an angel. Okay, Nicole is an angel. Okay now. अगर मैंने स्टोरी पहले कर लेती, I might have wanted Columbina, but it's for the best. I'll get her on a rerun for sure. I'll say for her, I'll get her. Baby. Do not worry about it. Sure.
And then there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui.
मैं आया रे 2 मिनट में भी। आ गया वापस मैं। भैया एक लड़तू गया हुआ अभी भी आ गया मैं इसको।
How I wish I could talk to her again, even if only to hear her say nasty things to me.
आ गया क्या तू भी? मैं भी आ गया। मैं भी गया था। मैं खाना खाऊंगा ना थोड़ी देर में, गर्म करने के लिए गया था थोड़ा।
Also, I saw your siblings snoring.
खाना पड़ता है भाई, वरना सुबह भूख लग जाती है जल्दी।
I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that he rarely came to the surface where the moonlight
अरे
shines.
इस टाइम पर खाना पड़ता है, वरना मेरे को यहाँ रात को 4 बजे भूख लग रही
I
है।
did notice that back when he first
सोच
set
फिर
out on
क्या
the
करूँ 4
journey,
बजे?
he would often appear nearby.
अगर मैं 8 बजे खा रहा हूँ अगर खाना,
with a guilty look
तो
in
7-8
his
बजे
eyes.
मतलब
Aether. Let us speak
चल
no
9
more
बजे ही
of
भी
the
खाऊंगा ना
past.
मैं, मेरे को सुबह 5 बजे
You
भूख लग
probably
जाती है।
shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let
ये
them
8-9
learn
घंटे
my
मेरे को
place.
लाइक क्रेजी भूख लग जाती है।
We are very close now.
नॉर्मल है रे। अरे रीजन बीइंग कि मैं ना स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ नहीं 4 घंटे। जिस दिन स्ट्रीम नहीं करता ना उस दिन नहीं लगती फिर। मैंने ट्राई किया है भाई ये।
I'd like to bring some kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your
I
other
mean
friends?
exactly नोट 5 बजे ही लग रही है,
visit
लाइक
too?
सुबह लाइक 8 बजे उठता हूँ ना, फिर 7:30 8।
But I'll need to tidy the place.
तो इतनी ज्यादा भूख होती है भाई, कुछ बोल नहीं सकता मैं, लाइक कुछ काम नहीं हो पाता घर का।
It's been a long, long time.
फिर घर वाले सुनाते हैं कि काम नहीं कर रहा है, वो नहीं कर रहा एंड ऑल। वही तो बोल रहा हूँ, फ्यूल नहीं था ना मेरे पास। सुबह सुबह फिर मेरे पास काम करने के लिए, जो घर वालों को पसंद नहीं आएगा, यू नो।
I remember writing something.
So I would rather like it at 11-12 wish, ताकि सुबह हेल्प करा उसको मम्मी जो भी काम दे, और गाली ना खाओ सुबह सुबह उठ के।
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I
That's
was.
all, और कोई
The
बात नहीं है।
idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly.
हाँ, मन कर रहा है एंड कर दो इधर, पर मन नहीं भी कर रहा क्योंकि
But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time we're
वो
traveling.
तेरे को पता है, मेरे को नहीं आइडिया ना पूरा, इन्फॉर्मेशन तेरे को है बस। ओके नहीं इतना स्लो स्लो जा रहा है ना, 12:30 तक हो जाएगा ना फिर 22 मिनट में। ओके लेट्स सी, 5-10 मिनट में गर्म भी हो जाएगी मेरा पोहा। लाइट खाऊंगा, ज्यादा हैवी नहीं खाऊंगा बट अभी। कभी मैगी खा लेता हूँ, कभी या कुछ और लाइट खा लेता हूँ, ज्यादा हैवी इतनी लेट नहीं खाता मैं। पेट थोड़ा बाहर निकल गया था भाई, मैंने वैसे ही डाइट कम कर रखी है मेरी। आलस आलस का कोई पंगे नहीं है। मैं घर वालों को बोलता हूँ जिम ज्वाइन करने दो,
We're here.
वो तो बोलते नहीं, पहले अर्न कर फिर करना, अभी कुछ नहीं करने का। तो जिम के बिना लाइक मेरा मन नहीं करता भाई, फिर लाइक एक्सरसाइज करने का और घर पे बैठ के या कुछ। जिम जा सकता हूँ मैं, लाइक मैंने भाई स्पेसशिप दिखा दी, डैम, एंड वी आर इन द मून। ओ भाई आई मीन वो बोला है, मैं वैसे बोल रहा हूँ लाइक मून की फिजिक्स के साथ आई है, लाइक ऐसा। It looks good भाई, इस एंगल पे देख। ओ इधर से नहीं एड्रेस मिलता, ओके। ओ और खत्म हो जाता है ये क्वेस्ट फिर है। ओ उससे स्ट्रॉन्ग भी बन जाती होगी। ये लूनर रिएक्शन में भी यूज होती है क्या अभी ये?
Our spaceship. It's huge.
अभी ये लूनर रिएक्शन कर पा रही थी ये अपने वोटर वाले फॉर्म से।
Feel in this moment. I went through it too.
आई थिंक ये करवा रही थी, आई मीन जो फ्लिंस वगैरह नेफर वगैरह के साथ में, ये तो हो सकता है लोमा ही कारण हो रहा होगा।
For me, once meant living a life, but that night, solitude meant throwing away the life I had gained after meeting all of.
मैं स्किप कर रहा इसकी बातें।
Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing.
बातें कर भी नहीं सकता भाई इसकी पी लोल।
That is right there. All of our friends are down there, waiting for us.
You're right.
बिना ऑक्सीजन कैसे जिंदा है ये? Tell me, dude. Tell me. क्या गेंशिन ने बोला है ऐसा? क्या तू अपनी मर्जी से बता रहा है? I know that भाई वो 3 मून अब इसके कंट्रोल में है, तीनों के तीनों। तीनों मून कंट्रोल करती है भाई, एक थोड़ी ना, तीनों मून इसके है। कब फूटे?
Finished? Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask
नहीं
off?
नहीं 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 नहीं, अभी लाइक स्टोरी में दिखाया था इसने 2 मून्स को हाइड किया है और एक ये तीसरा है। और सैंड्रो ने जब कैलकुलेशन कर रही थी वो भी बता रही थी कि तीनों मून अलाइव है, 3 मून अलाइव है, यू नो।
I could spend a whole day here just gazing at it. What about
सिग्नेचर 4 मून के थे, अलाइव 3 के थे।
I haven't looked at another
Keep this?
Oh,
I read the space. I always
पता नहीं,
assumed that this.
क्योंकि इसमें फिर एक कटसीन भी आया था यार जब वो 2 मून को हाइड कर रही थी ये कोलंबिना ही।
After that, it continued traveling through space for a long. It was only.
मैं दिखाता तेरे को, कटसीन दिखाऊंगा बाद में।
When Ether found me, he came from outside. Could this mean
कल ही
he
दिखाऊंगा।
left the ship long before I did? Maybe even.
are you all right?
Yes. I can feel that I remember. So this might be something that even he doesn't know.
Here.
Oh, wait.
What is it?
Wait here a moment. Hey, Columbina.
भाई इसकी ड्रेस तो और भी सेक्सी लगती है यार। हमें नेथर की अच्छी लग रही है बट इसकी इवन बेटर।
An old one.
अभी नेथर की ड्रेस अच्छी लगती थी
He's always like this.
और इसकी इवन बेटर है भाई एथर वाली ड्रेस से भी।
Yes. Traveler.
Home is yes.
अरे आई मीन एथर की जो नई ड्रेस है उससे लुमिन की ज्यादा अच्छी है ऐसा।
The truth is what matters.
When I was first born.
Something good happened for me picking Lumin over Aether.
And when you get some, I thought that I hope that you and your friends taught me what.
That's because your friendship matters to us.
But after journey now,
I'm sure you're.
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino. And now, I shall return my Kuvaki to Nod-Krai again, that it may continue.
Wait, but...
Oh, are you... I won't. Not this time. The Frost Moon has now entered the fall sky, and I am only returning to Nod-Krai the part of me that it needs. I am giving what I can, because... Oh, and I have something for you.
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
What is he giving it to her? वो सोच थोड़ी स्ट्रॉन्गर हो गई अब।
What was that?
ये
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you. I trust this will help in your future.
My power. It feels like it's grown. I can use the element. Thank you. This will be.
वही बोला, इसके एलिमेंट सारे स्ट्रॉन्गर हो गए सारे के सारे।
I see you as family, and after everything here, this flower is.
और फ्लावर भी चेंज कर दिया अपने हेड का अब, I guess.
Isn't this a moon prayer block?
Yes. Don't worry. You will never see these flowers lose their color. I'm finally discovering the joy of giving. How I...
Hey, better late than... What are you thinking about now?
Why don't you take a guess?
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's a
That's kind of a sneaky answer. I down into that. The moon seems so far away.
I felt it might always
1
find
मिनट
me
में आया
into
मैं
my
भाई,
reach.
बस 1 मिनट में आ रहा. आ गया.
But on the moon, everything feels so... The haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I feel like a traveler on a winter's night, starting a new chapter in my tale by the warmth of a bomb. I don't have a lot of... Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little. After that,
Come on, completed. Let's go.
these clothes bring back
As
so
heavens
many
and
memories.
earth are made anew.
The journey goes on, like I said.
मैं skip करता हूँ.
This is not the end. Okay, I shall cast...
अब उससे एक क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा मैंने, को जानना ही नहीं अभी. वापस आ सकते हैं मून पे अपन? क्योंकि मैं अभी इतने पे छोड़ने वाला हूँ. खत्म करना वो जाना ही पड़ेगा. मैं और नहीं देख रहा. अब और किसी की बातों में इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है इतना.
Wait, how am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in a letter that I'm heading home? Okay, I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in waves. I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic... I think of PS, the honor PPF. Whew. And with the moon shine...
Completed. 8th वाला complete हो गया. Somehow. ये हाँ 8th ही तो ना था ना. Cool.
What's I primo?
500 बोर्ड प्रीव्यू भी कहा है. यही तो 560 ले तो लिए. और हमारे हाँ ओके ओके. टोटल कितने पुल से मेरे पे वो देखने दो. 5 पुल है भाई. 10 पुल होने के बाद मारूंगा भाई सीधे. चलो थोड़ा नोड-क्राई एक्सप्लोर करते हैं कल या तो फिर 2-3 दिन में. 2 दिन बाद देखता हूँ. चलो स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं भाई. अभी बहुत होगी स्ट्रीम तो.